Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Eyes of the Beholder, where a bunch of us regular-ass nerds play Dungeons & Dragons. Thank you for joining us, everybody who's here tonight. A couple quick announcements. Did we get the panel? Are we in?
We will be.
Okay, panel.
This just in.
This just in. LibCon, it's happening. We're going to be there, doing a panel.
Details to come.
Details probably to come later.
Oh, do we even know the dates
Maybe
yet?
No.
Probably.
Details to come.
I would hope that they'd be coming.
Yeah. So anyways, that will be happening. Also, go check out our YouTube where you can catch up on any of the episodes you've missed on this. You can check out Johnson and I playing Star Wars Fallen Order, Porter and Johnson playing The Witcher, or myself and Amber currently playing Dragon Age Origins.
Guess which one is better?
I mean, it's not really that hard to decide. Yeah, Dragon Age is pretty much better. But anyways, any other announcements? Oh, you may notice someone new at the table today. You won't see her yet because it's just my beautiful face. But there is someone else here tonight, so we'll get into that shortly.
You can already hear the sultry sounds of Sweet Johnson's voice.
Yes, he's had a gender reassignment surgery, and we are very happy for him.
Not again.
So proud.
Not again.
Anyways, without further ado, let's jump into tonight's episode of Eyes of the Beholder.
A bunch of nerds who play D&D. Eyes of the Beholder. Once my wife, the black guy left. Eyes of the Beholder. One guy's dumb, the other's deaf. Eyes of the Beholder. They might live or they might die. Eyes of the Beholder.
Alright, hey guys, welcome back. So, for y'all who joined us last week, and those who didn't, let's do a quick recap of all the adventures that went down last week.
Talking to you, Wendy's. Talking to you.
Our heroes, the two that were left, ventured back from the bandit camp with their friend, safely stored away in their bag of devouring, where they explored the city of Carnarvon and eventually found a temple of Ekriati and attempted a resurrection unsuccessfully. And so our good friend Bishop is no longer with us. They then decided to take his reformed, lifeless body, carried it around town for a while, before eventually finding the Assassin's Guild, where they promptly sold his body to collect the bounty that was on his head.
Why does he make it sound so bad?
It sounds like all those shitty people.
This is just a step-by-step recount of
And I wouldn't
of
even
things that
there.
happened.
Bishop was a shitty person.
He wasn't.
They spent the rest of their time making their way back to the tavern where they've kind of set up roots, and I believe had gone to bed for the evening. I believe is where we left off
Than that one on giving a fuck.
last time.
Yeah.
So, if you want to kick us over. Starting off today, you guys wake up, come down for breakfast in the morning. Reg already has some food prepared for you. As y'all walk in, he goes, "Good morning. Y'all doing all right?"
Very good, Reg.
Good. I have 3 plates here. I haven't seen y'all's friend.
He won't be joining us. But I'm hungry, so I'll take them both.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Y'all's table. I got y'all a table over there. Y'all just go make yourselves comfortable and y'all enjoy.
Thank you very much.
So, as you guys kind of go sit down and begin eating, there's a few sparse people kind of in the tavern this morning. There's still that same the minstrel that was there the night before. The half elf is kind of up already. He's playing a little bit of just kind of some gentle music this morning. It's not quite as raucous as it was the night before. There's a those two goblins are still sitting kind of over in the corner, eating their breakfast as well. Occasionally hear them bickering and arguing. There's a...
Oh, the same ones?
Yeah.
Is the one we interrogated still there?
Yeah.
Awesome. I don't want to say anything. I just want to know.
Awkward moment.
As you look over, she kind of catch her and she goes,
How's it going?
I mean, it could be better. It's okay.
All right.
It's too early for that fucking noise.
There's a tabaxi woman also sitting at the table alone eating. And so as y'all go about your business eating your meal.
Okay.
Lotus, you've spent the last few months on a trade ship, sailing around before eventually reaching the port of Carnarvon. Everything kind of put to the back of your mind, looking to a fresh start in a new city. And you'd heard that this was a giant, basically melting pot of wherever all different races and people come to kind of start their life. It's a huge, massive city with towering skyscrapers, and it's a large, sprawling, walled city that is kind of the trade center for the nation of Adamant. So if you're looking for work or adventure, this is kind of the place where you'd come. You found your way to the Anxious Maw Tavern, which is said to be friendlier to the non-human individuals of the city.
Okay.
Not that the other ones aren't necessarily friendly, but some of the actual patrons sometimes are not as... There's an older group of people that live in this city that are not quite as accepting most of the time. But you found your way to the Anxious Maw, and you have just spent the night there. The night before, when you got in, it was kind of late and raining. When you came through, the party was kind of dying down. There was still a half elf there that was still kind of playing and keeping the party alive. And at that point, but you made your way to your room. The rooms here are very nice. For the price of the hotel itself, it's or for the tavern's rooms, they're actually quite big and spacious and very nice. It's surprising that there's not more people here, really. But you're enjoying a meal. It's a nice breakfast. What is it? What does Tabaxi typically like? They ordered fresh to make whatever kind of you liked here. Mm-hmm. So you've got some eggs and some bacon. I actually made some toast. You've got a fresh, full glass of milk as well for you to drink.
Great, I've always wanted to be a milk drinker.
Yep.
It's because I'm a cat, isn't it?
Reg, the half-orc bartender, goes, well, I don't mean to make assumptions, he goes, but I did have a Tabaxi friend, and he was very fond of milk. If I've offended, I apologize.
Of course you haven't offended. You have pleased me.
Ah, good. Wonderful. I was unsure, but...
I would like some meat, though, if you have any of that.
Of course, yes, we do.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
I'll bring you the house special.
Oh, wonderful. It's never too early for some booze.
No, it is. It never is. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere. In fact, I will bring you a special mead just for you. Like I said, I had a good friend. He was a Tabaxi, and well, I hadn't seen him in a few years, so maybe I'm feeling a bit sentimental. But I'm going to bring you our house mead. It's a spicy golden ale.
Ooh. Oh, I think I'm going to enjoy that a lot. Thank you so much.
We'll call that one on the house.
Thank you.
He goes back and brings you the ale.
Oh, yes.
So as you're kind of sitting there, eating your food and drinking, about 10 or so minutes go by before the doors of the tavern it's still kind of overcast and rainy outside this morning. It's a bit of not a full downpour, but it's a pretty steady drizzle. The doors eventually kind of slam open, and
Music stops.
huh?
Music stops.
Yeah, the music kind of stops for a second.
Oh man, could the string on the lute, curl up?
And there comes a few. They look like sailors from one of the ships possibly from the docks. This bar is fairly close to the docks. It's one of the lower districts. They look like they may have been up all night. Kind of big dark circles under their eyes. Eyes are a little bloodshot. One of them kind of comes staggering in. They're human men. Comes staggering in. He's like, "Oh, bloody hell! What have we come into here?"
A place with wonderful food and even better booze.
He goes, "Oh, look at that." He goes, "I love me a good pussycat." Oh, and they even got a knife here playing a guitar. That's fun. This place is great.
What the fuck is going on?
I was just called a pussycat.
They kind of, like 5 or 6 of them kind of drunkenly, almost kind of...
No. Because he had pointy ears. Like knives.
Yeah.
And in case you didn't know, that's a Dragon Age reference.
Well,
It is.
He doesn't know.
It's a derogatory term as well.
Very.
okay.
Very.
They kind of 5 or 6 of these guys kind of come stumbling in. A couple of them go up to the bar and start talking to Reg. He's like, "Well, what can I get for you gentlemen?" He's like, "Well, Tusk, let me get some of those. We'll have a couple ales for our friends here." And about that time, he kind of turned back. He's like, "What do you want?" And about that time, the guy sits down at your table. He goes, "Oh, I got my eye on something. I'm all right."
Yes.
Also, one of them kind of has walked up to the small little stage where the elf is trying to play, and he's like, "Hey, play me something more upbeat. I'm talking to you."
And how many are there?
There's like 6 of them.
Oh shit. Well, fireball, I guess.
Where are we?
We're enjoying a meal.
In a
Is that
tavern.
you with the guitar? Oh my god!
No,
I think we need to leave now.
That went from a 0 to a 10.
I was fixing to like
He's got.
jump
he's
up and
escalated.
help, but not if he does that.
no, my friend, I believe you're referring to the wrong person.
I don't think so. Here, back. Just give me that. He starts trying to grab your guitar.
Okay.
About that time, another one's kind of wandered over to you, and he's gotten like some lettuce. He's like, "Here," like shoving it in your face. "Here, take some of this there, cowman. Go on. Don't you want a nibble?"
Okay, so I'm sitting with him, correct?
Yep.
I'm gonna take out my sword
Uh-huh.
and, like, with the flat part,
Uh-huh.
hit his arm down and say, "Your friends are over there."
Now listen, lady, if you want to dance,
I'll stand up.
oh, you're a huge bitch.
I'm gonna stand up as well.
You're even bigger. You sure you don't want a little lettuce there, boy?
I'm gonna punch him.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm the guy right in front of me. Firebolt.
All right. Fun. This is awesome. Well, let's roll. Yeah, I'll let y'all go ahead and get y'all's first attacks in. But
Okay.
Then after that, it'll be initiative time.
Well, I wasn't expecting to start fighting already, so. Okay.
It's a wonderful way to bring people together.
Oh,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. I wasn't expect. So I think
Yeah.
that, no, I'm going to
18
sit
to
out
hit.
of this one, this first
18?
round.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I don't know how it works. On damage, it just says 3.
Yeah, it'd be 1 plus your strength modifier, so that's
Okay.
3.
3.
Yeah. All right. As you, as he's kind of leafing the lettuce in your face still, you just kind of...
Kind of want to backhand.
Okay.
Like
Slap.
I went for the lettuce,
Uh-huh.
Oh, no,
but I
that's
kind of
the
went for the
isn't it?
face too.
Okay.
get the
Yeah, you
ring.
go to slap it around and you just like smack him right in the lip, and he's just like, spirited. I like that. This is gonna be fun.
I'm gonna hit him.
Those are little
Like, with my sword.
Oh shit. Okay,
Or
Oh my
he,
god.
he's
go for it. Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
hey,
you know.
do you?
Yep. You just said
Do
it. Do
you?
it. You're.
It's 26 to hit.
Oh my.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits.
16 is the first part.
Is that without the force damage and all that stuff
I
still?
haven't hit the force damage yet.
Hey, go ahead and roll that.
Is that without the divine smite?
It was God.
You think Reg will be okay with this?
I'll give Reg a present. And then,
We have a hat we were gonna give him.
so then
It was
9 on
It's
top of
already a
that.
thing.
So 24 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So you watch as he's like, good, spirited. I like. As you just watch a sword like come out the front of his face to the ground, as the thunder shock explodes from the sides, and he goes, Thoom! And yet again, like you saw, the body parts just go in two separate halves, explode outward, just covering the table in gore, half the side of the bar in gore, you and Gore and Kandar, and you see the one who's like reaching for yours, then go, what have I done? You watch this one guy that was reaching for yours go, okay.
I think your friend had an accident. Maybe you
They're
should
running.
leave.
They're out. Already out.
Oh my
One of them's
God.
like, kind of stops at the door and he goes, "You're gonna regret this."
I don't think so.
And he takes off running.
Should we have them the witnesses?
Oh my God.
Well, never mind. We're not gonna do combat. That's over.
I'm sorry.
He
he was being disrespectful.
He was.
He disrespected my friend.
You turn to Reg, who's
Thank-
holding like an ale in one hand, just covered in blood in the other, going,
Reg, I'm very sorry. But they were not good customers.
He's kind of says the.
I'll clean it up.
Do you have a mop and bucket around?
Just
We'll help you with
Kind
this.
of points to the.
I'm gonna take him by the shoulders and like direct him towards where he points. Why don't you show me where? I'm not very good with the directions.
Yeah. Okay. That man exploded
Aye, he did.
all over.
Yeah. It happens quite a lot around us. Only when we want to.
Okay. Y'all, yeah, the mop's over here.
Okay.
I feel like I was part of that, I guess. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start like square foot by square foot, just prestidigitation,
Okay.
just like cleaning.
So Kandar,
Oh, you're very helpful.
Well, thank you. I try to be.
We had a friend who did that, but he only did it for himself.
That's
Thank you for your help.
Yes. I feel like I knew this person.
We all have someone like him in our lives.
Yes. Negative energy.
Okay.
So-
okay.
you and Reg are back there kind of like... it takes about a minute or two. By the time Reg comes out, you're kind of finished up the last little square. I mean, it's real quick. He comes out with the mop and bucket and just covered in blood and goes, okay.
May I?
Yeah.
And over him.
Prestidigitation to him. Made him clean.
Okay. So-
Reg, that was something, wasn't it?
Yeah. Saul, we're probably gonna. We don't close very often, but I'm thinking today I need a day off.
Yes, that's quite understandable.
Oh.
I'll
Okay.
lean in to Dalen. Was that wrong?
You probably shouldn't have killed him,
I mean, it's no fireball.
but
He was rude.
it was.
His friends were being rude.
I understand that. Yeah, I do. But I mean, rudeness doesn't really mean death. Not here in civilized town.
In the mountains, no joke. We live by a different kind of law.
What is it? If not for the laws of this land, I'd have killed you by now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Ah.
I did not mean to offend. Reg, I did not mean to offend you or your business.
No, it's not necessarily offended. I've just never seen a man explode in twine.
Do you want to give him his gift?
Reg, we got you a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You have it, right?
Yeah.
I thought you had it.
Hand over. Isn't it like a wide brim with a bunch of fruits and stuff on top?
I know it looks very silly, but it has a great purpose.
That's
I
right
mean,
there.
it looks delicious.
Are you, do you know anything about magic? Any magic at all?
I know.
Well, now you do. That hat is magic.
You can
That'll
Kinda turns
that'll
around and
allow
like
you
reaches
to
inside
disguise yourself. If for any reason you decide that you want to help out Miss Gentry,
Or someone exposing your bar. You need to lay low for a minute.
Do I look different?
How does he use it?
I don't know.
It looks like a half-orc man in a very big, fruity hat.
You got to sit and concentrate with it for a few minutes, become attuned to it, if you will, and then from there you should be able to cast the spell, which will allow you to change your look for about an hour at a time.
Oh, okay. So he kind of goes and sits down at the table. Saul, can you lock up the front for me, Saul?
Yes.
I appreciate it. Just gotta
With
sit
everyone inside.
I mean, they're staying here. Ma'am, I apologize for the blood in your eggs. That's not normally.
I'm okay with it. I mean, I've had worse.
Okay,
I've kind of had better, but I've had worse.
fair.
A little bit of blood ain't going to scare me away.
Okay, well, at least that's one of us.
At least it didn't get. At least it didn't get in my meat, because then I might be a little angry, and we might be down one table.
That is a great point. He just walks over and gets a big old jug of mead, sits down, starts drinking and staring at the hat.
You just mull that over for a bit.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
I'm gonna go lock up. And come back to the group. Well, that was traumatizing.
Did you press to change them too, or are they just still covered in blood?
Oh yeah. Would you care for me to?
I would love it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And you?
I guess so. It makes other people uncomfortable.
Yes, quite.
Yeah, there's like bits of brain matter stuck to your face.
we
and
plan-
I think it looks rather lovely on you.
Kind of like standing in one of those like little hurricane chambers. It's kind of feel like the wind swirls around you for a second, then all the blood's just gone,
Well,
fresh and clean.
if the town's guard come by, either because of this or because of the money from our quest, blood and brain matter probably wouldn't be the best thing for them to see on us.
Probably
Should
not.
we hide the body?
Is there a body still?
There are two halves of a body.
Yes.
Can you throw that away?
Two very clean halves.
Can you make it go away?
I can try.
Considered clean.
Yes.
I mean,
So I'm gonna
it's-
go over.
He can clean it, yeah. It's a very clean two halves of a corpse.
I mean, out of character, if y'all have a bag of devouring.
Not
Oh,
anymore.
not
We don't.
anymore. We got rid of that once we realized what it was.
Yeah.
See,
It would have been
bet y'all
used-
wish you would have kept it right
That was a
now.
dumb decision.
It'd have been a lot easier to put half a body in there. Than all of a sudden the whole body.
You would have only had to make half a strength check.
I just let y'all slide that in.
Could I burn a body?
Would that cause a fire?
Well, I can control
I mean-
flames.
Are you going to do it right here in the bar?
Is there a back door? We could go outside. I can move some earth. We could just bury him.
Could just
Works.
put them in
Or
our regular
should-
bag and take them outside the city walls.
How big of a bag do you have?
We have,
Bags
a-
do you have?
we
They
have a
bought
bag
a,
of holding.
they bought a real bag of
we have a
holding
bag
now.
of holding.
Oh, okay.
That's how we carry things around,
No.
including dead bodies.
Yeah.
How body plural?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
How many do you have in there?
No, it worked very good for our friend who is no longer with us.
I mean,
As you're saying that, Reg, is
first
just
it was
like,
a hand.
This is not going well.
This is not. I'm not accustomed to crime.
I'm sorry. I thought he was rude.
I get a little
this
carried
isn't
away
my
as well
first time,
sometimes.
but
Well, I'm
It's
petty.
not my-
I understand.
it's not ideal. Fuck.
By the way, you really handled yourself very well. I do like you.
hello in there.
I'm gonna go.
I'm not
I'm
being
gonna
the
unlock
only one
and I
right
just...
now.
No, well,
Hello. Yes.
I'm gonna pick up the body halves and start carrying them out the bag.
Okay. Make a strength check.
I'll help him.
So
You
advantage.
grab a half. I'll
Yeah,
grab a
And
half.
so the bodies are clean,
Yeah.
so they're not like dripping anything.
No.
Okay.
As you kind of open it, he's like,
Yes. Hello.
you see a guard, one of the guards, city guard there. He looks like he's in his late 40s, early 50s.
Is it Larry?
He looks kind no. He's kind of grizzled looking. Looks kind of tired this morning. He's like, we have reports of a murder in the bar.
I've been playing all day, all morning at least. And,
Why are you closed?
God damn it.
Reg is sick. Reg is sick.
Reginald is ill at the moment.
Let's see. Well, I still need to come in and inspect the area. I was told that I could not miss it.
I'm gonna, like, look back.
Make a perception check. What was your strength check?
Mine was 18.
Ooh.
17.
As you kind of glance over your shoulder, it's like, like just like dragging these halves of a body out.
Well, why?
Because there was a murder in the bar.
There was no murder in this bar.
He kind of puts a hand on the door. Then let me in and let me see.
I'm sure we can take one guard.
Are we turning into these people?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will not kill no more people for being rude.
Oh, no? Okay.
No,
change
it's not
the
typical.
plan.
It was just he was
Just let
rude.
me in, Fireball.
No, we're friends with the guard.
I'm gonna
Larry's
cast.
our boy.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person with the meta magic. What is it?
Wait, they know if you charm them, right?
Yes.
After it wears off, they
After it wears off and after an hour. Using.
They're gonna come back. I mean, we're
Subtle
gone, aren't
spell.
we?
Now this time,
We're
yeah.
at the door.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
at the
they should
door.
hopefully be
Oh,
at the
okay.
back.
Yeah, because I don't think he under.
Like, as you looked over your shoulder, you
How do
can
we-
see them kind of like dragging the bodies around the corner out the
Like
back.
I
Oh,
take the
okay.
foot and I'm like, it's okay.
Okay. Well, yes, come in.
He's kind of pushes past you and looks around. Sees Reg just sitting there.
Lotus is probably soothing him. It's okay.
Yeah, no, it's him. Just focus on his hat. He's like, so where's the body?
What body?
The one that was murdered.
There
no
was murdered body.
I swear to God.
Which one?
Those sailors.
The
Were
drunken ones.
Yes.
Yes, they were quite inebriated.
And rude. He called me a pussycat. I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure that's a very derogatory term.
Yeah, that
They also
doesn't
was a
surprise me.
dick to me as well.
Let's see. Well, they were very adamant that one of their friends was murdered here, but...
I would think that if there was a murder, there'd be like some sort of blood or something.
He's kind of walking around and
How did they say he was murdered?
They say he exploded.
Well, it doesn't look like there was an explosion here.
Interesting.
You believe a drunken sailor?
What would you do with a drunken sailor?
Deception checks from both of y'all.
Oh, crap.
I think they should get advantage. That's pretty good, Craig.
Yeah.
Well, okay, one of y'all can roll with advantage, or y'all can both make your own rolls.
I will give him advantage.
Okay.
He seems to be kind of charming.
26.
You know,
How are you gonna roleplay that?
I'm quite charming in real life.
You are.
very well. Reginald, I apologize for barging in. He's gonna. Yeah, it's all right. I'm gonna go have a few words with them about making false claims and reports. I'm sorry to have bothered you.
Well, thank you.
Reginald, also, are there a group of people staying here by the name of Dalen and Kendara? Yes, I believe so. Why? He goes, if they are here, whenever they come back, could you give this to them? And he hands him a small pouch. Yeah, sure, no problem. He kind of turns on a heel. Good day. Takes his leave. About that time, you guys come walking in from the back. Reg just kind of holds the pouch up over his head to y'all.
It's a very nice pouch you got there, Reg. Thank you.
Yep. It's the guard brought that for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Reg. How's that hat coming along?
I'm not sure yet. I think I'm doing this right. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know the first thing about magic.
But
I know it looks wonderful.
I'm gonna tell him exactly how to use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, because
That's very nice.
Make a persuasion check.
I kind of ruined his whole business for the day.
27.
Should we give him some gold?
Okay. He's like, all right. So he he gets the gist of kind of what you're trying to explain to him. As you're explaining to him the intricacies of attuning to a magic.
He was
item.
rude.
you had. I'm not gonna say good. You had intentions. Hey, you live and you learn.
I won't ever do that again.
He won't.
Well, I tell you, he sure as fuck won't. How much gold is in that pouch? It's 500, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. I am going to take 300 out and hand the pouch with 200 gold pieces to Reg. For your day of lost business.
He kind of has this. Thank you. Yeah. No. That's very kind. More kind of you than I deserve. Thank you. I mean, y'all's rooms are a gold piece a night.
Well, there's a lot of people. and it's morning time, isn't it?
Reg is a good guy.
Huh?
Reg is a good guy.
Anything we could do to help you, Reg?
Yeah. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I never caught your name after everything.
That's quite all right. My name is Lotus on a Tranquil Pond, but everyone just calls me Lotus.
I can do that, Lotus. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Normally, things are not quite as volatile here at the Anxious Mall. So I apologize.
I found it very exciting. It's not often I get to see a bar fight that ends so climatically.
That is definitely a way of looking at the situation.
Someone liked what they did.
I mean, I would have just, punched him, but I mean, I'm not so good with the swords. I'm good with sticks, though. Very good with sticks.
That would have been a bit more
I don't
appropriate.
I don't have a stick. Though.
There's
You
tables.
can take the
you could-
sword and you like turn it sideways a bit. You just swap.
Well, I did that one time. I warned him, and he kept going.
Hi.
But I mean, there's tables. I don't know. I mean, this is something that I have done. Once I had to overturn a chair, and then I had to break the chair, and then I had to use the legs, and then just absolutely beat this guy.
Okay, from now on, I will beat them with chairs.
Yes,
Is that better?
that's a lot better. A lot less
As
lethal.
far as the bar fight goes, yeah.
Okay,
that
I'm
would
sorry.
probably
I
be
didn't.
better.
He was rude.
Reg,
Unless it's a turtle.
Reg kind of takes his hat and puts it on,
He was not a good person.
and you watch as the image kind of shimmers and for a second, and it now it looks just like Reg, but instead of half orcish, now he looks like a full orc. Is that better?
Did he change the hat at all?
The hat disappeared. Like you don't see it.
Oh, okay.
It just looks like.
However you want to use it, Reg.
Well, now I'm not a half breed. That's what most people always, told me was the problem with me. So.
Well,
That's not a
you can
problem.
give this a shot, and if they don't like this, you can
People
always
in the
change
city
into
are
anything
very
else.
mean.
It's not.
But either way, as long
And
as
they're
you
very
use
mean
it.
to Reg.
This is the way of the city.
But Reg is so wonderful.
I know.
He gave me this delicious meat on the house.
That's very kind of y'all. So does this make me more likable?
I mean, if people like orcs, then yes. I like orcs,
Reg,
I always liked you, Reg.
nothing could make you less likable.
right?
Oh well, thank you.
He's awesome. He's wonderful.
Nothing could make you less likable. A backhanded. Sorry,
It
that's
wasn't-
out of character.
It wasn't meant to be a backhanded compliment. I'm sorry.
Glad
You
to have
was
Reg.
ugly as it can get, Reg.
Reg's like, I still think I'm gonna stay closed for the day. It's been he's kind of. I only have one key to the front. I'm gonna go to my room and probably take it easy for the day. If y'all lock up behind you, I don't know what y'all's plans are, but since y'all are staying here for an extended period of time, he's gonna hand you the key because that way y'all can kind of come and go to your rooms as
I handed to Dalen.
need be.
He does
Thank
seem
you.
to be the more trustworthy with stuff.
Dalen's the only one who does not get robbed all the time.
Yeah.
See, that's good. That's good.
So Reg is gone.
Put it in the
Here you
bag.
go. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm gonna take my leave.
Okay, you take it easy. You have a wonderful day. Probably see you later because I really liked that meat and I want some more.
Great. We're glad to have your patronage.
Pleasant dreams.
Saul, your
Yeah, try
10
not to-
gold is on the bar for your performance for last
Appreciate
night.
it. Appreciate it.
Try not to dream about people exploding.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna
He was just traumatized. He just brought it up.
I'm not exactly the most socially adept.
As soon as he's up the
Usually
stairs,
that's
Yeah.
true for barbarians.
I'm gonna go to behind the bar and grab a bottle of like wine or something.
That's
And,
not very nice. We
and
just killed
pick
a man
up-
inside the bar. Now we're robbing him.
and pick up 9 pieces of gold.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
All right.
I'm not immune to those. Which I'm sorry, I had to leave. What do you? I know kind of what you look like already. What do you look like?
No one's they haven't described really what they
Oh,
look like.
I
Yeah,
So this would be
We
a great
haven't
time to
introduced
describe.
it. It's all been-
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I just assumed I missed
We
it.
were,
That
we were
was-
so busy covering up a murder.
Yeah.
that, we just haven't gotten around to
I'm so
introductions.
sorry.
So now then, as y'all finally
was
have
perfect.
a second to
Murder
breathe
cover up.
after this crazy start to y'all's day,
Gonna pour one.
y'all can describe what y'all look like to each other, and because they don't know what you look, or she doesn't know what you look like
Oh,
either.
okay.
So y'all can all kind of describe each other.
Do we want
Do
to
it
go
like-
around in the circle?
Sure. Dalen, why don't we start with you?
You see a 7-ish foot, 7-ish foot furball.
Medium size.
Yeah, super short. No big deal.
Very short for my
Um,
verbal standards.
Medium long copper hair, copper beard, bluish hued skin. Kind of has a white shirt, tied up at the top right here. Brown slacks, no shoes, very salt of the earth style.
I was just talking to. I was saying he's probably right here.
No, it's showing Karn around right now. Hold on.
He'll be here in a second.
Hey, right there.
That one.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what
right
he
there.
Goodness.
A sword scabbard, crossway, across my chest, with a sword and a staff with a little totem man on top, poking out from my shoulder.
You see a half elf, about 6'2". He's in shape, but he's not muscular. He's clean. He's got like a 5 o'clock shadow. His eyes kind of have circles under him, like he's tired. He's got maroon pants, a deep purple, like billowing shirt.
Oh, he's fancy.
What?
Does it always look like there's wind around him?
Fabio.
He's got forest green leather shoes.
So like nothing matches.
Nothing matches. No. It's belt and
Like
I couldn't find what it was called, the Robin Hood hat.
Mm.
He's got one of those on.
Yeah.
Is it green also?
It's green also.
With the red feather?
It's blue feather.
Matches the shoes.
Your hat and your shoes, they must always match.
Yeah.
Everyone knows this.
And belt.
That way you can say that you're matching head to toe.
Oh, very
Uh-huh,
smart.
see?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about fashion.
Neither do I.
You seem to be doing well.
Thank you.
So, Lotus is she is a tabaxi, so she is a cat person. She is 6'3". She is, about 145, 150 pounds. She is, muscular, kind of lean, cat-like. Y'all passing notes over there?
No, it's just what I wrote.
It's his character description.
I had
Do
to
we need
write
to
one.
post it for the class to see,
Because
guys?
that's
Okay.
how the last guy had cowboy hat, boots, and a leather duster.
Okay. Alright. She does have, really bright emerald green eyes. She is a serval, and servals are actually, a small cat, ironically, but they have very long legs, which she does have herself. She is dressed kind of in a simple, white gi. Definitely very simple, and, like some might call it quote unquote skimpy, but, she does find it easier to move in, considering, what she is. She's a monk. Through her left ear, there is actually a bear claw that has been stabbed through her ear, kind of like my industrial is. And the site itself is very scarred. She clearly did it herself. Coming from the other ear, there is a dangling earring that has a bear fang that is attached to it. And that's really
I'm
it.
sure she found those, Dalen. I'm sure she did not kill a bear.
No, that was my father. He gave them to me when I left.
See? There you go.
But unfortunately, the necklace that they were on broke, and I didn't want to leave them. So, I didn't know where else to put the bear fang. So, I figured why not in my ear?
That's good.
You don't have pockets.
No.
No.
Do you see what she's wearing?
Yes. Okay.
Do you not know anything about women's fashion? There's never any pockets. There's never pockets.
My keys, my wallet,
So
my phone.
apparently, I am the shortest.
You are the
at
shortest
6 foot tall. It's very tall. 6 foot tall woman. She's very pale. She has striking, piercing ice blue eyes. I have white hair as well. There's like some feathers and braids and stuff in it. I have a blue tattoo over one eye. Just kind of like a bar that runs down. And very shiny armor. That's made extremely well. And have a sword on my back that is black with like some red veining through it.
Mm-hmm. It's like as you look at the sword, it is. It's like this black onyx blade that as you look at it, almost looks like you're peering through a pool of water as there's like these red pulsing veins that kind of travel along the blade of it.
Sexy.
And I don't know. That's really about it.
Do you have a cape or something?
I do have a cape.
There
It's
you
fur
go.
lined.
There
It's
you
not
go.
a cat.
It's not a cat.
It's my cat. It's very different when you forget the E.
Typos, what are you going to do?
Yeah. And anything else? That's me. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, y'all are left standing, the four of you, in this now abandoned tavern. Reg has gone to bed for the morning. Just got up and he's had enough of today.
Well, he'll sleep it off.
I hope. If not, at least he has a full bar to drink. He'll forget eventually. One way or another.
And with that 200 gold.
I'm
You-
sorry.
With the 200 gold you gave him. That will be.
Oh, it's
That's
for
very, very astute of you to count that in the air somehow.
Oh yeah, I guess it wouldn't have been.
Oh my God.
Maybe he's just that good.
That is.
from
I'm
the,
gonna have
from
to
the way
take
it
you to
hangs
the
in your
carnival.
hand.
Numbers.
No, what was that move with the matchsticks?
Yeah.
With the gold you gave him, it should cover. Should cover everything.
Aye.
Speaking of gold, do you want to go make some more gold?
More
Aye,
gold
what
means
else?
more booze, so yes.
Are you?
Would you like to come with us?
I would love to. I was going to come anyway, whether you wanted me to or not.
Are you
So-
useful?
I try to
Can
be.
you?
I mean, I can punch really, really hard.
She is a lot taller than our old
I can
Maxi
climb
friend
very
that
well.
we knew.
Well, he was very small.
Yes.
You are very useful. You make things go away. Can you do
Aye,
other
that's
things?
nice.
Yes, I can do other things. And I make the whatever candles are around,
Uh-huh.
make them like flame up,
Okay.
and then go back down.
Okay.
That's useful. We could use that.
We can.
No,
I'm
You
very
get
good
ang-
at climbing. Do you,
if you get angry at someone, candles can go up and raw.
Oh.
I
Rar.
don't
Yes,
know.
instead of cleaving them in twain.
Listen.
Yes.
I'm finding you to be very rude.
What was?
Oh, I don't want to be rude.
What's?
We'll see what happens to the rude people.
How will you clean it up?
I don't care. I have friends on the guards.
It'll take a while, but we'll get it done.
Soap and water.
There's no witnesses this time.
This is true.
Sorry.
I'm a witness.
And what was your names? I'm sorry, I didn't catch them.
Oh,
My name is Lotus on a tranquil pond, but you can call me Lotus.
I can do that.
Solomon Caramel.
Solomon and Lotus. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
It's wonderful to meet you as well. I cannot wait to see what stories that we can create on this adventure.
I feel like there's gonna be a few.
Well, I mean, we started the morning with a great one.
Oh, did
That's
we,
probably not.
we already
story
did your
should-
stuff this in the morning.
talk
That's
to.
right. I forgot last time.
Did we?
Yeah,
Okay.
because remember you drank a potion and nothing happened.
Oh yeah.
You have to do a thing? No?
No, because it's already past dawn.
This
Oh,
curse
sweet.
Yeah.
thing. Fuck yeah.
Which, by the way, how many potions do you have left now after drinking that one?
Let me look. I have 2 left.
Okay.
But I can make more with the cipher.
Yeah.
If I can roll well enough to do it. But
Gotcha.
I'll be dealing with that later.
Okay.
So we have 2 jobs right now we're doing.
Okay.
We can go find out what's happening at the docks, or we can finish rounding up the mage's ingredients. All we need is to find a giant
A giant.
and get this toenail.
A giant's toenail.
That is
That sounds rancid, but
disturbing.
very. I say we go to the docks. Besides, we might run into more rude sailors.
All the same.
Apparently, exploding them is not good.
Probably see the same ones.
Well, if you rather
Friends
die
of
down than let's go
ours.
for a giant? I'm okay with either or. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
With any luck, they'd be in the drunk tank, wouldn't they?
This is true.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were very convincing.
After doing a false police report, it's probably not good. God damn it!
What is a police?
That's what we call guard back in my village.
In the forest.
Don't worry, it's back in the forest with my orc friends.
So, what are you guys' plans? Where would you like to go?
Well, if we want everything to die down a little bit about those terrors, then I say we go for the giant.
It might not be a bad idea to leave for a little bit.
Yes.
So
Do
we
we
have to go
know where
outside
any
with them.
giants are?
May I tag along?
Yes, you come. You're very useful.
Oh, thank
Yes,
you.
with the candles. Yeah, we already agreed.
Well, I have other things I can do.
No, we don't need them.
Just I can't do them in here.
We just need the candles. That's nice.
Gives us good atmosphere.
So if we go north for 2 days,
Change the
there
colours of the
should be some giants there.
2 days.
That's what our friend
Is that the only thing we need left?
for the mage. Yes, we still, however, need.
Y'all got bear claws?
Yeah, we bought it from him.
Oh, that's
10
right.
gold.
That's right.
You can't
Yeah.
have mine.
I forgot about that.
I know that.
I don't know. You're the one keeping the list on that one.
Yes.
And who did you pay 10 gold for a bear claw?
Listen, my friend here has morals.
That is extremely
We cannot
overpriced.
kill a bear.
No, I
Oh,
understand.
we're not going to kill him just for his claws.
That is extremely overpriced.
Well, next time you can come and tell this guy that his money is way too much. Because
Alright.
he tried to make us buy all these other things for 1,700 gold.
Oh my goodness.
1,000.
17,000.
Shit, 17,000 gold. That's right.
Yeah.
For what?
It's just some stuff we need.
That you need.
It's some stuff we want.
Okay, that's
We don't know if we need it yet. We got 2 recipes for this cake, and we're not sure which one's gonna work.
Oh, yeah!
That is the way
Oh,
to
my
put.
God.
Yeah.
cake.
Well,
That euphemism.
Hopefully it'll be sweet.
Oh my goodness.
Sweetest goddamn cake you've ever had.
That's what happens when I drink the potion.
start having a problem.
Yeah. So north?
Okay.
Oh, that is.
So, remind me, God, that north 2 days, is that like mountains,
me,
forest, swamp?
There'll be mountains.
Okay, so I lean into Dalen.
Mm-hmm.
There also might be a basilisk in this area.
Why, that could be useful.
We need to make him cry.
I don't,
Enough for me to
I don't
hear?
know.
No, I'm whispering to him.
I don't
I mean, you can roll if you want
Roll stealth.
to. Oh,
Oh, I'm
shit.
gonna roll.
And y'all roll perception. Anyone trying to hear other than you. She's whispering to you. Unless you want to roll perception, see if you would pay attention.
Apparently, I whisper like you.
The
Yeah.
fucking birds.
17.
Yeah, y'all both heard me.
Yeah.
Okay.
A basilisk.
Yes,
What in the hell is that?
It's
it's a monster or something.
I mean, I've heard
Reptile.
stories, but
I don't know.
Only
really.
legend.
and you need to make it cry.
D&D.
We need-
Roll in
we
nature
need theaters
check
from
of
the basilisk.
Dalen to
Would that
see.
be
Or
nature?
Arcana, actually.
Arcana?
Yeah, that'd be
Why?
Arcana.
Okay.
For his cake.
Again with the
It's
cake.
12.
It's a rock serpent? They're not real sure.
It's a kind of, it's like a reptile.
There's not a lot in the
Sorts.
forest, you don't know.
Yeah.
But it's in the mountains, Craig.
It's more magical than nature. I deal more with nature.
what I know from
I don't-
stories.
Roll either history or Arcana for you.
Well, those are both bad. 11.
Yeah, it sounds like a rock serpent kind of thing. You're not real sure.
Okay. Yes, I'm in.
Yeah,
I mean, how
we
bad
got
could
to
it
make
be?
it cry. Yeah.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, me too.
Let's go make a serpent cry, I guess.
You say it's dumb?
Yes. What the hell are you looking for a basilisk for? And to make it cry.
Apparently it's for a
For a
cake.
cake. We like cake.
I don't believe that at all. I don't even know. Need to roll deception.
I didn't say any of that. I asked him if he thought it was dumb.
Who said it was for a cake? You? Deception.
Why do you need?
I just don't like all the questions.
17.
Okay, 17 deception
Oh,
to your insight.
Insight?
Mm.
19.
Damn it.
Doesn't seem like it's for a cake.
I never thought this
Metaphorical
was...
cake.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Alright.
Oh, whatever, okay.
So you guys make your way outside of the anxious mob, closing the door behind you.
Locking
Okay,
Yeah.
lock it.
it. We gotta remember to lock it.
What if we didn't lock it?
I don't know. And I don't want to find out.
Yeah, no shit.
You guys.
How's he gonna unlock it?
He's gonna be in bed all day crying.
It unlocks from the inside. I mean,
We're
Okay,
dreaming-
cool.
Rocking in the
dreaming of
corner.
Because we're leaving with his key for
His
like
only
a
key.
couple days.
Oh, this is true. It's a couple days.
Is
Okay,
it?
how about this? We leave it on the counter with the note, and we go out the back door because that's why there's a back door.
Hi.
That's how we got rid of the bodies.
Dead bodies.
what did y'all do with the bodies back there?
We buried it.
How far
Yep, that's
down?
what we did.
How far down?
Far enough, hopefully.
I mean, we didn't really exactly say it. I'm doing mold earth,
Okay.
and I wasn't burying like a grave. I was burying like a hole big enough for both pieces to go in, like as deep down as I could get.
Gotcha.
I mean,
Okay.
the guard didn't
Hold
go
on.
out back.
That is
30
true.
feet
Yeah.
down is how far my spell can
No
go.
one
So
will
that's
ever
where
know.
the bottom. I don't know. Say he was 6 foot tall, so 1 foot, half the head, 1 foot, half the head. We're looking at like 18 feet below surface.
Okay.
Christ.
All right. Cool. So y'all lock the front door.
No one's going to know.
Leave the key on the counter. Put a note. You walk out the back door. As you do, there's just a hole in the cobblestone back there now that's about this big around with freshly covered dirt on it and a large mound of the excess dirt from the 18-foot hole that you dug just kind of sitting there.
Now, what if you...
Yeah.
And you guys make your way out.
No, hold up. Now, was that you?
Hi.
What if we move the dirt along the pavement?
Can't you make it disappear?
So no.
Can you clean it? Clean the dirt.
That's why you came.
Clean.
Prestidigitation.
You watch as a small little gust of wind and a tiny, small amount of what would be approximately 1 square foot of dirt
Get to work. No.
has disappeared.
So 18 times?
Yeah.
Actually, he doesn't come with a bad idea, though. Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
He did not come with a bad idea of covering the whole path to look like a path. Because even if we get rid of the dirt, there's a hole in the cobblestone.
Hi. I'm gonna use mold earth and spread the
that.
dirt along the path
So now
to
there's
where
a
it
You
all
might
nice-
have
looks
two
uniform.
usefulnesses.
Now there's a nice dirt walkway kind of here in the alleyway behind that just abruptly ends in some
Oh,
cobblestone.
you're
but,
pretty good with plans. I like that.
but there is now.
But apparently y'all aren't.
Well, you're not.
Well, he's not, at least.
That
Y'all
is
have,
true.
y'all have spread the dirt around, tried to spread it casually.
Why casual?
It seems it's
Yeah.
done.
I
You
don't
got-
know. I don't know what he said. Okay.
So you guys begin making your way onto the streets of Carnarvon. It's by this time it's about 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. Actually, it's been almost 10 o'clock in the morning now after all of that's going on. The streets are now kind of bustling with people. It's the rain has kind of finally stopped. It's kind of cut to just like a small, like light drizzle as you're making your way through. It's kind of cold and windy as you're making your way through the streets. You travel for about 45 minutes to nearly an hour before you reach the northern gates of the city and make your way out through the small kind of pop-up village that's established on the outside of the walls. As you go through,
Do we see our friend?
you do. You see Larry standing at his post. He's like, oh, it's you again.
How's it going, Larry?
It's good. Did they come give you your money?
Alright, they did. Thank you.
That's great. It's wonderful. Are you with them?
I am.
Just flips through the book real quick. Can I have your autograph as well?
Sure.
Awesome, wonderful.
Sign it.
Larry,
Yes.
when they tried to stay in the place where you were staying,
He's like handing it over.
they were saying that we murdered people.
What?
Did you hear this?
You?
I know. It was very.
That is
upset.
not very heroic. Why would
No.
someone say such things?
I don't know.
Who
There's
would
drunken
slander you?
sailors.
We've had problems with drunken sailors before.
Okay.
He
This
called
does
me a
sound-
pussycat.
It's early in the morning.
Roll deception.
It's not deception.
Persuasion.
Persuasion, that's true. You are technically telling the truth, just omitting the fact that you did commit the
That you
murders.
actually
Can
did do
I'm gonna
it.
start flipping through the book.
Say it like
Okay.
What do I see?
You see the signatures of Dalen and Kendara, some man named Bishop. You see someone by the name of Ferris Ironback in there as well.
I feel like somebody should write that down. Anybody get a pencil?
Why, yes.
Let's see who else has he got? Autographs.
My God. Not only is he more useful, he's smarter than our last person.
It's weird.
Looks like we upgraded.
Which
I
I'm
feel
not.
like he's the same.
He's not.
I feel like
not
he's the
smarter.
same verse.
And
You can still hear his voice. I have an intelligence of 12.
he's not even
Why
as
are
smart
you
as
gonna
Bishop.
roleplay that?
Yeah.
And also Garen the Dragon.
Oh, there's a dragon in there? I wonder if it's really a dragon.
I don't know. Who is Garen the Dragon?
As you say that, he kind of goes, oh, he takes the book and he
Oh,
goes,
we're going to be
That
here
was-
for a while.
one of,
Yeah,
that was
like
very
the
special.
questions.
Have you ever heard of the Heroes of the Gate?
Oh.
Have I? Like,
Well, I'm sure I would have.
I'm sure if anyone would have, it would be him, but.
Roll history. Y'all can all roll history, because, it's,
Okay.
I've been,
you probably at disadvantage, because
I've
you
been
live in the
performing in
mountains.
this town for years.
You live in the mountains.
7.
Remember, you remind me all the
16.
time.
You're like the anti-ranger.
Rolled 14 twice.
Okay.
That's what you
16.
get.
7, Lotus, you have no idea. You
Yeah,
haven't heard
I had no
Pass up
idea.
to
If
16.
it was on a
it. The
ship.
name sounds familiar.
Would that be a normal roll?
Disadvantage probably on you as well, because you live in the forest.
Would I get
Y'all live
advantage?
outside of civilization, like.
I had to ask because I got a natural 20 on the first one.
Uh-huh.
So at disadvantage, that'd be an 8.
Yeah,
Would I get
you don't need
advantage?
it.
Because I have been living here for a
Huh?
while, and I've heard
He's
stories.
from the city.
That is true with
I
your
love
background.
stories,
Sure. Yes. Sure. What?
I think I'm just agreeing with him.
I agree with him.
He's
It's
not
fair.
from the mountains.
16 again.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lotus doesn't ring any bells for you. Kendara, you've heard mentioning of it, maybe? It may have been from when he said it the last time. But
This is true. He talks about it all the
yeah.
time.
All the time.
Dalen, no clue. So yeah, vague memories of it. It's a group of heroes that were involved in something big 10 or 15 years ago. Basically, he's like, so yes, Garen the Dragon is what they call him. He's not actually a real dragon, of course, but
I've lost
He-
interest now.
but he does have the ability to breathe fire, and it is quite impressive. And
Oh! Wait. Fuck. I shouldn't have said that.
What?
anyways, he happened to be coming through town one time, and I met him, and and he was very nice, and he was able to sign my book, and it was wonderful. Him and, he turns to the next page, Ferris Ironback as well. I met both of them, both heroes from Heroes of the Gate.
How was that?
It was a very special day.
Yes. Their tales are told far and wide.
He goes, Ferris's swords were even floating when I saw him.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is a neat trick. I knew a guy one time could make a sword come out of nowhere.
That's
That was a pretty cool fucking
that is
trick as well.
That's pretty cool.
That
Yes.
sounds amazing. That no one ever
It was
appreciated.
There was one guy that did it. He did it with this sword right here. That was fucking cool. I knew another guy, he could do it too, but it just wasn't as good.
Oh well.
That's all he did was make the bells cool.
He goes, I don't want to. I don't want to tarnish your memories, but Ferris, he has 8 swords. They float around him almost like they dance. They call him the master of the dancing swords. It's very cool.
That actually does sound pretty fucking cool.
Right?
Okay, bye, Larry.
Oh yes, sorry, I apologize for taking the time.
Good meeting you, Larry.
Yes,
We've
seeing
met-
you.
we've met-
Good seeing you.
we've
I'm
met-
sorry.
We've met before, but it's okay. Yeah,
We're basically
yeah.
family
yeah.
at this point.
Of course.
It's always nice to meet a fan.
I don't know you yet, but I will. I'm sure. If you're with them, I'm sure you'll be famous in no time.
They're honorary mind
They
slayers.
killed a whole bandit camp. Hey, go. They killed a whole bandit camp.
Oh, they had help. They had a lot of help.
No,
I'm sure.
no,
Not
no,
for
I'm
long.
sure.
no, there was just 3 of them.
Not for long. We had help for a little bit.
There was just 3 of them.
Some really
And-
good help.
Listen, I'm trying really hard to like you this time.
Well, Larry, it was wonderful to meet you.
Ah, yes, you as well. He floats on the bench. Lotus on a still pond.
Tranquil.
Tranquil pond.
That's okay. That's okay. Just call me Lotus.
Lotus of the tranquil ponds. I like it.
He's so good for my name, bro.
He's not a very good fanboy.
I can see that.
And salamander.
Solomon Caravel.
I see it now. Salomon Caravel.
Salty caramel.
I'm like down the road.
Oh my god. Yeah, at that point I'm just gonna turn around.
Best wishes. Good luck to you all. Zaylan Kendara,
Caramel.
best of wishes to you.
Thank you.
Salty caramel.
So, you guys begin making your way.
It was great meeting you, salty codswallop. I'm sorry.
You guys begin making your way northward, traveling through this small village that's kind of popped up around you. Eventually make it out of that into kind of the rolling hills, the gray sky kind of before you get the crystal blue ocean kind of to the south, west of you as you're making your way along. The wind still kind of has that bitter chill of winter. Starting to get colder as you move away from the coast. You guys travel for the better part of a day before nightfall kind of begins to set in.
Can we talk?
Sure. Yeah, you can talk as y'all walk. What you do?
So I know why he is there, but why were you there?
At the bar?
Yes.
Well, I have been on a ship for the past few months.
Were you with those people?
Oh, goodness, no. I've never met them before in my life.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they would at least would have impressed me as more than Pussycat. You know, I mean, just cat would be fine. But no. So, no, you know, it was a merchant ship. I worked there as a bodyguard and also helping out with the crew. You know, and when we docked, I, you know, looked around trying to find a good tavern. But of course, you know, not exactly being human. I got a lot of dirty looks, but the few that were nice, they directed me to the Anxious Maw. And I must say, I'm very impressed with that bar.
It's a very good bar. Reg is very nice.
He is very nice. I really liked him a lot. But before I've been a sailor for most of my life. But I guess you don't really want to hear my entire life story. So, but I've been a sailor for most of my life.
Well, that will be useful.
Well, I would hope so. We're near an ocean.
Well, we're going back to the docks, and I think we have to sell someplace. I don't remember.
And you?
You are a bard?
No.
You were playing the guitar, or lute, or whatever it was.
It is a lute.
I apologize.
Thank you. Well,
God was calling it a guitar. I can, totally understand the confusion there.
Yeah,
a god as an asshole was
that's true.
No, do you want my life story, or do you want just kind of recent events?
No.
All right.
You're not a bard?
No. I just enjoy playing.
Do you work there at the
Telling
thing?
stories. He lets me from time to time.
What do you do? She's a sailor. You're not a bard.
Well, I run with an acting troupe.
Oh, God.
He is a bard.
So you're a bard.
I'm not a bard. I'm an actor.
A bard.
An actor.
Pretty sure that bards are...
I thought actors were supposed to be, like, very charming and beautiful.
That's his
And
Tell them how you really feel.
Oh, no! No! Not that you're not!
at that,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna.
I just...
5 o'clock shadow goes away.
Uh-huh.
Like the
Dark
circles under my eyes go away.
Mm-hmm.
Teeth whiten. Like stand up straighter, like an inch.
See, here's where my confusion is.
Yes.
Apparently, I don't know a whole lot. I'm from the mountains, as we've well established. But when you were playing, the rude men called you bad names,
Yes.
and I thought that would not, like, Reginald. People do not come see Reggie.
Mm-hmm.
You looked at me weird. Is that not
No,
his
your
name?
original's it, yeah.
Reginald, because of what he looks like. He's a half-breed.
Yes.
So I didn't know if that was a problem for you.
Do you not see my ears?
You are... Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, a half elf.
Yes.
Yes. Well,
Am I not making myself clear?
No. I don't understand what you're talking
not
about.
really.
Reginald's a half-breed, and
Yes.
people are mean to him.
Yes.
You are a half-breed, and they were mean to you.
Oh,
Why
you
would
mean,
you be an actor? Why would people come see you?
You mean like this? And suddenly the ears just go into normal human ears.
Okay, out of character, you're totally a changeling, aren't you?
No.
Like, dude, oh my god.
Out of character, I have had a disguise.
Oh, okay. I'm like, dude, really? Because I play a changeling, and
Oh, they're fun.
oh, they're so fun.
First one died.
Oh, that was what Bishop was.
No,
No,
that's
that's the
what,
other one.
That's what Blackwing was.
Oh, Batman.
This is
Yeah.
his third character.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm way far behind her, and I. Okay.
We think it's personal.
He just makes dumb choices. I can't help that.
Called you deaf.
Yes, like this, right?
Oh, I see. So you can change yourself.
Yes.
How do you do it?
The hat.
The hat.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you have a hat like we gave Reginald.
Yes. That's how I told him how to use it.
I see.
Yes.
I don't have anything out of character because I totally forgot. So I have nothing. But my day will come when I have
Apparently-
something very fancy like that.
Apparently, this was the easiest I've been with Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want this and this. Done.
He's very hard to DM for.
It.
It's not bad.
Thanks.
Yeah, okay, moving then.
We're heading a dark place.
Fuck you, Johnson.
Mommy and Daddy fighting each other.
Johnson's a pun.
Johnson, why are you here? I don't know.
I haven't asked you that yet.
All right.
Okay, moving on. I've grilled them enough.
Okay. You guys have been talking and traveling with each other. Nighttime has finally kind of set in. It's beginning to get dark on the road as y'all have been traveling. You're going to travel through the night, make camp. What do you all
Can
like to
you
do?
see in the dark?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Well, you're still the only one who can't, Purple.
These
don't know,
eyes
can
were not
bats
made
see
for
it? I
darkness.
guess they can.
Yeah.
I
would assume cats.
Jack will
That's right.
smell.
Yeah. If
No
we
one
want
even
to keep
asked me.
walking,
Oh, I'm
That's fine
sorry.
with
We
me.
had a friend before who was of your kind.
he was
And he-
shorter.
Yes, you are much more magnificent.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And he saw in the dark. I'm trying to be nice.
Will was the favorite.
He's everyone's favorite.
So graceful.
It's like a gazelle.
Yes.
Person now.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't care, but
Just as long as I have a clearing around dawn.
we may want to take a rest, and then
Aye.
because then we would have to sleep during the day, because we don't want to get exhausted.
Aye. Let's stop for camp.
Okay.
It's not like we're in a rush.
All right. So you guys will kind of find you a spot off the road a little ways and begin setting up camp. Who's doing watches, or are y'all doing watches at all?
Before we get to watches, I would like to go through that book with the cipher.
Sure.
See if I can learn any more and also make some of those potions.
Awesome. Okay. Well, for the cipher, roll an Arcana check.
Would I get my proficiency bonus on it since it... Or no, this is just for reading it,
This is
right?
This is just an Arcana check right now, just just learning the ciphers.
Okay, that'd be 16.
Okay. Yeah, as the more time you spend with, you spend about an hour or so kind of sitting there reading and working on the ciphers, trying to discern these not quite celestial type of wording and writing. It seems awkward and strange, but you're working through the cipher that Zachary had put together for you, or not for you, but for himself on it. Your understanding is beginning to grow a little bit more. You're beginning to start being able to pick out words and phrases occasionally, like small little words and stuff in the book. So getting better at reading it, but still not quite there.
Okay.
As far as for making the potions, though, you've kind of, with his help, had already kind of gone through that. So then using the cipher, it's no problem for you to be able to try to make some of those if you want to try to
Yes, I
do
would
some
like
alchemy.
to try
Go ahead.
to. What would that be?
That would be your alchemy tools and stuff.
Okay. I don't... Like, I know I get proficiency with it.
So wisdom plus proficiency.
Is it wisdom?
Yeah, for you, I believe it's wisdom plus proficiency.
Okay. So... 15.
Okay. You pull out the glowing, radiant white potion and begin mixing the herbs along with everything else that goes in there before taking a small knife and slicing the palm of your hand and dripping a few drops of your blood into the potion. Gives a second, kind of stir it, heat it a little over the fire before the liquid turns that crystal clear color that you're used to. It seems to have worked.
Awesome. So I made one? Awesome. Alright. Sorry, that's all I wanted to do this evening.
Okay.
You made the potion? The ones that save you?
Hi. Zachary, he kind of showed me how to do it. I'm telling her as I put it in the vial.
That's really powerful for a bow.
I'm getting a bit better with the potions and alchemy things.
Mark that one down though as the one that you made, not one that Zachary made.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh.
Just for reference.
Oh no, that
Yeah.
doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Using that blast.
Okay.
Or not at all.
I just
Whichever comes first. I don't like that smile you're giving right now.
that's my sister's my.
Nah, no, it's
Everything
not.
is evil.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Chris.
You feel stealthy. So.
That's just me trying to give you the blank. Who knows? It's great. You did awesome, Mer.
Go ahead and
Awesome,
and
man.
roll stealth, rogue. Yeah, 37. You feel stealthy. Fuck you.
Oh.
So watches.
I'll take first. I don't mind.
Okay.
I'll take a second.
All right. You like the last one, right? So
So
third for you.
I'll
then.
take last if you don't
Okay.
mind.
I don't mind.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So what are the watches again? I wasn't.
1,
paying-
2, 3, 4. So
Okay.
you're up first. Make me your perception checks.
Yeah. I was gonna tell the furbog.
Oh well, tell. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, furbog. I messed up today so bad. It was a nat 20.
Okay.
Sometimes people make mistakes and they don't mean to. And, before you know it, people die.
Are
Quite
you still
violently.
thinking about that? I'm not worried about that. That little guy? I'm not worried about that little guy.
Yes, but I've made other mistakes too.
Well, we're all fallible. We all make mistakes.
To err is human.
I'm
No.
not a human, you son of a bitch. Sorry.
She is.
Are you?
No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Trey.
What? Wait. What?
All right.
What?
I mean, you've made mistakes. I've made mistakes. I don't hold it against you. I would ask that we would learn from those mistakes.
I will not kill any more people in the bar.
That would. I mean, if we absolutely have to kill someone, we will. But I mean, escalation of force.
Okay. I will try to be better.
What about just in town? Just in general. I'm not in this conversation.
You just hear in your head. Message.
But I will say thank you. I appreciate you coming to my aid there. It's
You're-
nice to have a friend like that.
You're my friend, furbog. The only one I have right now.
Aye, same for me.
Okay. Go to sleep. That was enough of that.
Good night.
So as you begin taking your watch, mind kind of cleared from the day's events. You sit there with the bit of the rain still kind of softly falling, kind of thrumming against some of the tents that have been set up around you as you kind of peer out into the darkness. As you're watching, you see a few deer kind of make their way by off in the distance, slowly stop to eat and then gallop off. You hear the distant kind of grumblings of some sort of larger creature as it makes its way through the woods off in the distance, a little bit kind of just a
Do I know what that is?
roll a nature check.
That's what I'm really good at.
It's the giant snores.
Oh, if it's a giant, we're going. I'm gonna go kill it. 13.
Nah, you're not sure.
Okay, I won't go kill it.
But the rest of your watch kind of seems to pass without any event.
You're next, right?
Yes.
Okay, I go and I kick him, like nudge him my foot.
Okay.
Your turn.
My turn for. Oh yes, of course.
Come on, Bard. Let's go.
I am not a bard.
Okay.
You are now.
Perception check.
Perception check. 15.
Okay. As you're sitting there, pull out your lute and kind of strum a little bit on it.
No, it's quiet time.
No, quiet time. It's quiet time.
No.
Okay.
No.
You think that in any? No, it's quiet time. Put it back down. Sit there staring off into the darkness. Just listen to the sound of the rain, crackling of the fire. Watch passes without event.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Lotus, you're up.
All right. So I want to scramble up a tree.
Okay.
On my watch.
Make athletics or acrobatics checks of your choice. Oh no, you have the monk already feat where you just go up like vertical walls.
No, but I'm a cat. Why more?
Sure.
All right. 16 plus 6, 22.
Okay.
Oh god.
So you do. You climb up in a tree, and you begin peering out, watching through the darkness as the rain's falling down. A couple hours pass. Nothing really is of any event before you see this lantern kind of making its way through the forest.
Oh dear. Okay.
It's just kind of meandering a little bit here, stops, then meanders a little bit more, and stops.
Okay.
But it seems to be getting ever steadily closer to the fire. Before you see just this little kind of hobbled old woman kind of come into the view of the firelight. She's got this.
Y'all are laughing. I am not okay with it.
She's got this sash kind of like this belt around her waist. It's got all these little sacks and pouches on it and stuff. And every now you see her bend down and pick something up and put it in one of the sacks pick something off the ground and puts it in there. Before she kind of makes her way into the camp where y'all are at and kind of begins meandering around. Y'all's campsite a little bit. Doesn't seem to be aware of you in the tree. She kind of sees one of the tents. She kind of wanders over to one of the tents and pokes her head in one of the tents.
I'm gonna intervene here.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for you to pause for breath,
Oh, sure,
so I
yeah.
can say that.
Yeah, go for it.
We've been waiting a long time.
Okay. Oh, great. It's one of those. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna intervene. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, the head kind of sticks and she pops out. She goes, "Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Hello. Hi.
Leave.
But, yeah, of course. I'm just,
Now.
Uh-huh. And begins wandering around. Pokes her head in another tent.
You probably don't want to see whatever is in there. I don't know how these people sleep.
Ooh. She's poking her head in your tent.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Looking for a bedroll.
And wanders in the tent. Flaps closed behind her.
Okay, no,
Would
okay,
that
I'm
wake
gonna
me
go.
up?
Roll a perception check. At disadvantage because you're sleeping. I'll roll stealth for her. That's not great.
18 plus 5.
Yeah. She just kind of walks in and is like, oh, and steps on your foot. Oh.
Okay, I'm going in and grabbing her.
No. As you pull her out, she says, oh, what? That's
I told you to leave.
there are lots of leaves around here.
Be gone.
Kandara?
No, my name is Wendy.
No, I'm calling for Kandara.
I know,
Oh.
she's responding to you, though.
Oh, okay.
Do I wake up? Do I have to roll for that? Can
Yeah,
I
you
wake up?
wake up and see.
Everybody.
She's kind of...
Okay, so I come out. Woman. Are you holding her?
Yeah, I'm trying to full Nelson.
She's like 5 foot. And
How
nothing.
are you here?
I walked over here from. She kind of points from over there. And then I was over there for a little bit, and now I walked over here. Do I know you?
Yes, Wendy, you know me.
You know my name.
Hi, Wendy. You owe us a bedroll.
I don't have any of those.
Can I insight that?
Sure.
Think she doesn't.
Oh my gosh.
10.
I mean, she doesn't have any bedrolls on her.
Okay. Is there anything chasing you?
Have you
As,
disturbed anything?
as she's got it like this, she turns her head real quick. I don't know. No, I don't think so.
All
Do
right.
you know this woman?
Yes, I'm quite confused.
She pops up apparently everywhere we go. She's nothing but trouble.
She takes things. She gets chased by things. She brings things to us.
She burns things down.
Are you saying she's quite rude?
Oh,
It's hard to tell.
no. You know though.
I mean,
She that rude?
She's not that rude. You may have be of some use to me though, Wendy.
Oh, yes.
Can you read the tea leaves for me?
It's weird that you asked that. Yes, I do read fortunes, actually. I've read that before.
For a book.
Nope.
Oh,
Just
that's
a really good guess.
weird. Okay.
You seemed like the type.
Oh, sure. She starts rummaging around in the stack. You're like clinking around like tense before she pulls out this rot, like nasty looking, like porter, like pewter looking cup, and she then reaches another stack and just pulls out this like lump of just like black. Like, there we go.
what kind of
It's
tea
a little
is
more
that?
of that. And she reaches down and gets a little bit of the grass,
Tea you
like,
don't drink.
and like.
And we have a fire right here.
She
No
just
need
spit
to
in
make
it.
one.
Then she takes a little water, puts it, and she's like, oh, "A fire? Yes, I can do that."
No, Wendy.
Oh.
There's a fire here.
Oh yes,
don't
that
need to
there,
make one.
yes. She just goes and kind of holds the puts her hand like almost in the fire with the cup, and it's like steaming and boiling in the cup. And she's like, "Okay,
So,
what am I looking
What
for?
is
What
she?
is it you wish for, Ed?"
I want to know of the gods.
Okay.
Is there one watching over us?
Yes, you are watched over by the gods.
Better, Wendy.
Yes. Are you looking for? She kind of goes. Oh. No. Never mind. You're not. There's nothing here. It's
Do you
all.
think that she's the real thing?
I haven't seen anything quite like this before.
Apparently, no. I was.
Is it
Seems
10?
quite crazy.
Very. Not very sanitary. I don't think I like her.
Don't drink the tea.
No.
She
I think
rolled
the
a
tea is
10
a lie.
total. So.
I don't think it's tea.
No, it's Wendy. You never really know with her. Perhaps I was mistaken. I don't think any.
This is useless.
The gods don't even know you exist. I should probably. She's like, dumps the tea out quick, puts it back in her bag. I should probably get going. I should bothered you all far too long.
Wendy.
Picks up her.
Wendy. Hey,
Yes.
tell us what you saw. Please.
Roll persuasion.
Wait, she actually saw something in that murk? Maybe.
Don't
Honestly,
let her craziness fool you. This woman is a conduit to the gods.
it'll be a 2.
Which one?
She was one time.
For one time in her life.
There was some black goo. And
Aye, there
some,
was.
some grass and some water. That was really all. It's all parlor tricks and nothing else.
Really?
I am a fool.
I have bothered you all long enough, and I should probably leave you be. And
So, Wendy.
I apologize for intruding into your camp.
Wendy, I have a question.
Yes.
What did you see?
I told you the
Well, anyone can.
Are you
Can I
trying
like try to charm her, or
Sure. Are you casting a spell?
no? Because that's probably
just
gonna
trying to be
backfire.
sexy
Just
with
really
the cougar.
charming. Just really charming.
Roll. Are you trying to persuade her to tell you?
Yeah.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah.
Why, Wendy? You don't look a day over
Day over 82.
82.
You're
just-
20,
Gorgeous.
25.
Okay. So as she's kind of like trying to gather her stuff up and like hobble away, like wriggling free from the full
I'm
mess.
not letting her go yet. No, not until you answered the question.
Well, you'd have to let her go for her to do the tea reading.
Alright.
So she's like, she kind of
grab her
she
again.
kind of sidles over next to you, kind of quietly. It's like, kind of reaches up and touches your face. You're very handsome.
Well, thank you.
I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty, pretty face of yours. So, the goddess of death has her eyes on you.
Well, that is not.
And no, I plan to leave. I'm sorry for being here.
Who is that?
Who's what?
The goddess of death.
Simdi,
Simdi,
the goddess of death.
the goddess of death.
Yes. The first daughter of Ferrothor?
I'm not quite versed in the.
Is she
religious
whispering?
matters.
Yes. She's kind of whispering, but not very well. About as well as Kendara. Yeah, y'all hear. He whispers about as good as Kendara.
Are you saying she's looking at him? Or at all of us?
As you said, she goes, no, not him in particular. It just has she has her eyes on y'all. She has her eyes on you.
All of us?
No,
No.
Just,
no.
Is it him?
Is it him? Is it her?
I should probably go.
No.
Now, this is information we
Did
really would like to.
Did we know the hand that took Bishop? Did we ever figure out who that was?
Yeah, it wasn't Cindy.
No.
Oh, is this a callback to that one shot where it's me and it's the
No,
cat?
no.
Oh, great. I see a dead cat in your future. What?
No. Have we met before?
I would hope not.
Alright.
I don't think so.
It worked before, and I take Wendy and I grab her by like the scarf right here and pick her up.
Make a strength check.
Against Wendy.
I miss.
You grab her and you go to lift her. She's really heavy.
she gets away.
Like really heavy. Like looks way heavier than she should be.
I need to be working out.
She's just like,
Something's wrong.
okay, yeah, with them.
Who is it that the goddess has her eyes on?
No one.
You already said that it was us. One of us. So.
No.
It's looking in character.
Yes.
Okay. Why does she keep looking at you? Are you going to die? Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I don't know.
That is.
Oh, well, I mean, if you do, I'm sure we will give you a proper burial. Would that make you feel better?
Yes.
Would you like to be buried in the mountain?
Instead of putting you
My
in
people
a
put
bag of
me-
devouring.
Why does Cindy have her eye on me? I
All
have
my
nothing to
friends
do
are
with it.
Is it because you killed someone?
It's because you're cursed. What have I done?
I don't.
The majority of the time
No,
after the
you have
curse.
many eyes.
After before the
upon
curse.
you.
So how could it be the curse?
That is just the worst one, and I would like to be away from those eyes.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense.
You have garnished a lot of... You have garnished a lot of attention from the gods, as it were. And you should be careful, is all.
Okay.
You rolled a 26
Yeah.
to persuade her to talk. She kind of looks over to you and goes, there are 3 looking at you. Simdi, her son, which I'm assuming none of y'all are religious because y'all don't know who that is, as I say that. The son would be Draith, and Nezroff are all looking at you.
Just
Nezroff is not necessarily all that bad, but the other 2 I don't want any part of.
He said Drake.
Draith,
Drake.
yes.
Who is that?
He is the god of revenge.
What in the hell does he have?
it's probably those sailors.
I don't think the gods give a shit about the sailors.
Probably not, but they do give a shit about revenge and death. It would make sense. Because there was a sailor that died, then it could be that his, little friends are wanting revenge on her for killing their friend. Hopefully, to death. So,
She makes sense.
that is my
Aye,
theory.
it's possible.
I mean, sure.
Now, as for the other one, I don't know about that one. I don't know what he is the god of.
Nazroth?
Yes,
She is the goddess of winter.
interesting.
Isn't she your god?
Well, I
Goddess.
guess we are going to bury you on a mountain then.
Maybe.
Somewhere very cold.
Actually, I don't get buried. I'm a funeral pyre.
You want a fire. Okay. I will keep that in mind. And I'm assuming this
Weird
old lady
that
just
she's
starts
running.
slinking off right
Oh,
now.
she's if y'all look for her, she's about right at the edge of the campus.
Bye, Wendy. See you again.
I hope not.
Is she like walking past any of our tents? Does she have a bedroll in her hand?
Make a perception check.
See you next time Craig rolls an 11.
That'll be a natural 20 on that one.
Oh! You were not going to burn him twice.
She does have some things in her hands, like tucked up underneath her arm. It looks like actually your bedroll.
I'm gonna go get it.
As you walk over to grab it, she's like,
I'm going to stop her. I'm going to take all the things that she has under her arm. Wendy,
yes?
I would like to get some sleep.
Okay.
Kindly fuck off.
Sure. Very well. She kind of turns and walks kind of over to the next tent. Kind of starts looking in it.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Get away, old woman!
She kind of slinks off into the darkness. You watch the lantern kind of just swaying back and forth, kind of like walks like 10 feet this way, 20 or 30 feet this way.
Fucking Wendy.
Comes back towards y'all a little bit, goes this way, and then off that direction.
Alright.
What the heck was that?
That was fucking Wendy.
I got that, but who is she?
Apparently a fortune teller?
We don't fucking know. We went to her one time for help.
Now she won't keep popping. She keeps popping up. Usually bad things come with her. So watch out.
Aye, last time she was being chased by what
It's
was
a
that?
troll.
It was a troll. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
we could have used that this time
We
actually.
could have, yeah.
Yeah, I could have got some blood.
Maybe,
Ah,
do
say
you
la
think?
vie.
maybe one will come.
Aye. No, that's for the other recipe.
The other cake?
No, that's not.
Oh, a muffin.
No. No. Who said a muffin?
I don't know. You
No,
said
we're
you said a recipe. I assumed if one was a cake, maybe one was a muffin.
No. One's a cake, the other one not so much.
If you looked at Bishop's body, you would have found a pretty decent recipe for muffins.
There was no bishop left.
Yeah. It got,
And even
No,
before
got
that, the
eaten.
frogs took everything.
No, remember the wizard gave him
oh,
his
yeah.
list?
The list of all his ingredients from
Oh,
his
that's
groceries.
true.
A
His
His
pound
grocery
of
list.
flour, a bag of sugar, 2 loaves of bread, 2 pounds of bacon, 2 eggs.
Yeah.
That's right.
Anyway,
I
so
forgot about that.
after Wendy
Okay.
kind of wanders off into the darkness, the rest of your watches come to an end. Bringing Dalen to your watch.
All
As
right.
all this has transpired.
Mhm.
Roll a perception check.
Okay. Motherfucker. Dude. 11.
Okay.
Can't roll for shit lately, man. That's like 3 game sessions. It's all been shit. What do you got over here?
Okay.
Nope, it's you.
It's fucking me.
Works good for me.
The curse of Deidre. It's that chair, dude.
I won't fucking break this chair.
That's where I normally sit. I get the control.
As you're kind of sitting there, staring off into the distance, watching, your mind kind of wanders for a little while, and then you see the lantern across the hill, kind of making its way, just back and forth slowly off in the distance. Just that little bitty light still kind of.
Why she fucking got over there quick?
I mean, it's about a couple hours in or whatever, and you'd watch.
Not
You
that
watch. She
quick.
just goes one way, stops, and then goes back the other way even farther. Like you wonder, like how she ever gets anywhere because it's just like the most meandering, wandering around. But shortly after, you begin to see this the first little bits of sunrise starting to happen.
Okay. I'm going to go a little ways outside.
Okay.
I'm going to drink one of Zachary's potions.
Okay. So drinking Zachary's. All right. Roll.
Which has the mark come back at all?
Yes, it's begun to grow a little bit over the day.
So I'll take one of Zachary's
Okay.
just to be safe.
Roll a percentile dice.
Okay. 26.
Okay. So as you drink it, the fiery, burning, searing pain begins to hit you.
Every time.
As you take 40 points of necrotic damage,
Awesome.
and you watch as the mark begins to grow on your arm.
Awesome.
Because I know
Yeah.
you didn't have like much, much more of a difference in health than I did.
Yeah, for anybody on this stream, if you've seen my character sheet come up, you know I'm doing right now.
Aren't you like 5 or something now? Something like that. Single digits.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds real quick with the Staff of Healing. Do I have time to do that?
Sun is beginning to
Nope.
crest over.
No, I don't. All right. So I'm gonna
Count a
cast
point.
my Resistance and Wild Shape
Okay.
into. What is that thing again? Sorry, give me 1 second here. It's not that. Lesiosaurus.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
What's
Oh,
ours?
it's a plesiosaur.
Nessie, the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. Just in the middle of nowhere.
It's a magically appeared on Charlie.
Magically Florida. So great. I prefer llamas with hats.
That'll be
Stabbed 37 times in the chest.
15
That's probably my
plus
That only hats could satisfy.
17.
Okay.
That kills people.
So 70 points of necrotic damage, halved to 35.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's up?
I'm gonna let you know right now.
Yeah.
Plesiosaurus?
Uh-huh.
Oh, never mind. Okay. He wasn't at his max HP. Oh god. I had him at 65. I guess he was 3 points down from max from the last time I did this.
Yeah.
So 65 plus the 5 that Dalen has right now
Oh, shit.
would have been 70 total. But luckily I would have been left with 3 regardless.
Oh, my God.
So, yeah, that fucking worked out.
Which, I mean, you don't even turn out now.
No.
As the searing necrotic pain shoots across the plesiosaurus form, leaving these dark, blackened, like necrotic tendrils of energy as the sun rises, you remain in your dinosaur form.
I am going to drop that and head back to camp and take a short rest to get that wild shape back.
Okay. All of y'all's
While I'm there.
rest have come to an end. Dalen wakes y'all up to begin eating breakfast and goes and sits down over by a tree going, you look at his arm as the black vein that had almost disappeared at one point now has grown up to about 3/4 of the way up his forearm.
What is that?
That's why I need cake.
And that is where we'll take our break for tonight. Alright guys, I think we got another episode of Dragon Age for you guys tonight to hang out with while we're on break. And then we'll be back here shortly. Don't go anywhere. Episode of Dragon Age. Let's pick up where we left off. It's the morning. Dalen has survived. Barely.
Just fucking barely. Alright.
You guys are sitting around having breakfast this morning. Dalen takes his hour rest afterwards to recover his wild shaping abilities.
I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple health potions in me in the meantime.
Sure.
Oh, hey, look! Our new prop!
I do like that. That's
Look on the back, it actually has the different potions on there.
oh.
Isn't it great?
Got little D4s in there. I like that. That is cool.
It has 10 D4. I got it from Etsy, actually.
That's really cool.
Yeah. I don't know if links are a thing, but, shameless plug for this guy.
Yeah,
He did
well
great.
How many do I have? I have 5. Healing's 2d4. I'm gonna take 2 of them.
Okay.
So 44 plus 4.
Yep.
Alright.
Now y'all don't have to ask me.
Right?
Now you don't have to ask me every time.
Everybody.
Alright. 12.
So y'all see Dalen sitting over there chugging some
3,
health
6,
potions.
9, 10, 11. What's that? That's 15.
Alright. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You guys all sit down, have your breakfast, pack up your camp, and
Thank
Are
you.
you still hurting for bulk?
A little bit, but I'll be fine. Fine. I just didn't want to use too many of the, too much of my staff. This day's just started. Who knows what's gonna fucking happen?
I reached down when I help you up,
Mm-hmm.
and 10, 15. How much?
Like, are you trying to max me?
Mm-hmm.
22?
I can do that.
you can do
I
whatever
mean,
you
you
want
don't have.
No, I
I
know,
was
but
gonna use some charges.
well,
off the
that thing
staff.
stays with her.
Okay.
Listen, my other people die. Do you not want my
I
stuff?
do. People do
I-
die.
I appreciate it.
Weird. It's weird that you're healing.
You reach down, lay on hands, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So you heal 22 points of health then. So The necrotic
Thank you.
burns and singes along your arm kind of heal up. You're feeling much better at this point.
Thank you very much.
Right, so you guys set out, making your way now off the main road into the woods, kind of heading towards the small mountain peaks off in the distance. You travel for several hours before finally reaching kind of the this area of the mountains where you're kind of walking between two different sets of slopes. You're kind of in a small little valley section of these mountains. Both kind of just gently rising up on either side. They're kind of stone gray mountains, jagged rock outcroppings in a few places, sparse little trees along the way. So y'all are at least in an area where you think that possibly stone giants might live, which is what your mage friend had requested.
So we're here to find a giant toenail. Does it matter what type of giant, or?
Not particularly. No. Kandara, you have the list of ingredients.
And who asked for this?
Good friend of ours. Very good friend.
Oh.
He's not a good friend.
Is it kind of like Wendy?
Yeah, remarkably, yeah. It's very,
They
very
should
similar.
meet.
Aye, they
have
should.
little weird children.
Yeah.
Is she still capable of having children?
I
See
don't
how
know.
they're
She does
rogue?
weird things. Maybe.
Well, maybe.
She can see how she likes the rug.
Fuck.
What?
Almost got eaten by a fucking rug.
Geek.
So it was a whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Be careful of the rugs and the rocks. It's weird over there.
And the welcome mats.
Yes. The mage. There's a mage. He has the mage tower. He wants a toenail. All I have written down is stone giant. I think he said any giant was okay as long, but stone is stronger, so it would be worth more.
All right. That
Okay.
makes sense.
Because I don't know for sure, but I heard that hill giants are easier to kill. I mean,
He said no hill giant.
no hill giants.
That's because he said they were weak and there would not be a
He
strong.
did say that. Something about the taste as well, I believe.
I think they all taste.
That's right. Yeah.
But it's a
It's a
toenail.
toenail.
If it tastes
Does
good,
it have
then
to be clean? You know what? Not my problem.
Prestidigitation.
Can I take a look around? See
Sparkle, sparkle.
Yeah.
I don't know, tracks, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Any signs of trolls, and also any sort of rock snakes,
Sure.
basilisk type, I guess.
Yeah. So make an that'd be perception, because you're not like getting down to inspecting the very ground like all around you. So just perception.
That's an 8.
Your dice suck.
I know.
You kind of, as you're just kind of
That's
walking,
hot, man.
table flip.
walking through these hills and like the bit of mountains, you're just not seeing a lot of signs of life here, or it's just hard to find much of anything. You're not used to this kind of terrain though either, so you're kind of feeling a little out of your element.
That's a nice bird.
Leave those in the fire.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything around here.
Nothing?
Nothing I can see.
Are you looking hard enough?
I feel like I am.
You guys kind of begin wandering, looking through, continuing on through these mountains for a little while longer. As you kind of head deeper into these, as it kind of winding farther and farther north. Okay. As you kind of round a bend, it kind of begins to level out a little bit and flatten out into a much wider kind of basin here, as you eventually come to like this almost like a cul-de-sac, but of mountains, more or less. And in this kind of sunken down area is this beautiful crystal-looking lake before you. A few evergreen trees kind of popping up on either sides of it. You can see the sun is kind of behind to your right over here, behind the stone-peaked mountains. It's very beautiful here. It's probably my aunt's bringing our youngest baby home. He's probably passed out asleep.
Wants a baby.
Well,
Oh my god,
this looks shady as hell.
This place is either really, really good or really, really bad. And I mean, didn't you mention that this is how you got cursed? Like, something about the lake?
It is a bit different. A bit different from that. I wouldn't say it was the same.
Oh.
Not at all. Not at all. Unless this one has a bunch of little tadpole, mind flayer tadpoles in it.
Oh.
Do I see any
Don't you?
tadpoles wriggling around?
Make an investigation check.
Just another two
Doesn't matter
drops.
which one. Be a 9.
As you're looking, you do see tadpoles, but much, much smaller. But you are uncertain of them.
The younger ones.
Why, they may be mind flayers. I don't know for sure, but
Alright, can I
I'd
take a
stay
look
the
at
fuck
them?
out.
Yeah.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Stay out of the water.
Okay, 11.
It's fairly... No, they are not mind flayer tadpoles. They're just regular.
They're just frog tadpoles.
Hi. Well, yeah.
Yeah, screw
They
that
all
up. No.
suck, man.
I don't think it's the dice.
I mean,
It's just not.
so I
it's
guess.
not rolling.
There you go.
Well, with metal dice, you gotta like.
It's been blessed.
Okay. All right.
That's fine.
I want to make a
Well, now he just
perception
cursed it.
now,
Thanks.
or
You want a what?
investigation or
Sure.
perception. Look around,
Yeah, go for
tracks,
it.
trails, anything. Let's see.
Hey!
Natural 20 on Craig's blessed fucking dice.
As long as God says it's okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Apparently that's what I needed.
I have very good luck. I'll pass them to you.
I
now.
thought you wanted to get it another 20.
No.
That's called weighted.
So as you, that'd be weighted if it worked out that way. As you begin looking around, you actually see these large footprints kind of embedded around the side of this lake, and you're actually able, with a natural 20, you actually begin to kind of see them begin leading off and up the side of the mountain to what looks like you hadn't noticed before. I guess maybe the sun was in your eye. A small, and from here it looks like a small cave in the side of this mountain.
Glad God moved that sun out of my eye.
Oh, look, footprints.
Is the mountain a giant?
The footprints are heading up to the cave up there.
Didn't we just pass by that cave?
Did we just pass by that cave?
I mean, you would have, yes.
Yeah. Hi. Definitely we just passed by. Good thing we were being quiet.
How did you not see a giant gaping cave in the
There
side
was-
of a mountain?
The sun was in my eyes. I had to get. I was looking into the sun as we were walking, and now I get to turn around, and the sun's behind me, and I can see the tracks going to the. You know, it makes sense with curvature of the earth and.
The curvature of the earth. Many of the sailors always said that the earth was flat, but I never believed
They
them.
don't know shit about the earth. Can I tell by the tracks how many are there different kinds of tracks? Is it just one?
You only see one set of footprints.
One set.
on
Okay.
that from that
Okay.
particular set of tracks here.
Can I tell that it is a giant's track?
It seems huge. Yeah. It's
That's
a
big fucking
very
foot.
the footprint itself.
Pretty sure it's what we're
the
looking
indentation is probably a good 7.5 feet long, just for the footprint of
Oh
this.
my goodness, the foot is larger than me.
for. Well,
Big
fuck.
ball now.
Right? It's like a shield.
Hmm.
Use that as a battle shield, yes?
I think we should charge more.
How much are you getting paid for this?
You're getting paid?
Yes.
Oh,
So are you if you help us?
I like payment. That is a lot of booze.
Well, what the fuck should we do now?
Well, I mean, if we're here to kill a giant, we see something that... We're here to get the toenail of a giant. We found footprints
Unless-
that are...
Like the whole toenail? Or just
Yeah,
like
do they need the whole toenail or
the
just like a clip?
I feel like would I know that?
You would, yeah, as an alchemist, you would know.
What do we need?
You would need the whole toenail.
I know we need the whole fucking thing. So unless he's got like an ingrown toenail happening, and we can convince him to let us pop it off.
Can you perform
Yeah, we're
that-
probably gonna have to kill him.
Can you perform that kind of surgery?
It's pretty easy.
That sounds incredibly painful.
Do we have
Aye,
any
it would be.
Novocaine?
The fuck is Novocaine?
Alright.
So what do you guys? So what are you guys doing
It's like
here?
the leaf of a poppy.
Well, all I'm saying is that, I mean, we seem to have tracks that might be of a giant persuasion. I mean, they are pretty huge. So, I mean, it would make more sense to follow them, yes?
Aye. Well, do we want to go in guns blazing or? would we
Probably
like to
not.
sneak
I'd
up?
like to sneak. I mean, it is a giant. So,
All right, roll stealth.
I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
So that'll be a +10.
not one.
Okay.
You get a.
I stub my or someone steps on my
Okay.
tail.
Okay.
Is that pass? Did you say for everyone or for you?
No, for everyone. yeah.
26.
Okay.
So you get +10 to that.
Oh, I do get. Well, it's still a nat
I
one's
know,
a nat one.
I'm just saying.
I see. The
Yeah.
next one's a 2.
So what?
Yeah, we're
what
not
is
gonna
your
use that
total?
one.
Even with the nat one,
I have
7.
plus 10, so 17. Okay. What you got? No, it's not a nat one.
Okay, good.
No, but it is in that too. Deuces. Oh my God, poor Tracy.
I'm not very sneaky.
Total.
Dice.
16 total.
Okay.
26.
So 26. A fail. And that's just fail that ends up being higher than her stealth.
Right?
So as you guys
I
begin
have
to
nothing to do with
kind of
this.
fall in line, Dalen and then Saul behind him, Lotus, you slink in behind them as well as you're walking up as Kandara steps right on your tail.
Oh goddamn!
As you,
I'm so sorry.
Did we just start
that
out?
one.
Like, are we still at the pond?
You go down kind of towards the
gonna-
base, yeah.
I'm gonna stop. Is there any movement, any sounds?
Perception check.
Oh god.
It is another natural 20. From my dice now.
Oh, good.
Oh. No.
No, I'm saying this is my dice now.
Oh.
Yeah. Like,
No.
okay. Nothing. Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm
It
so sorry.
hurts.
This is not what I do.
As y'all begin to make your way up kind of the path
He
inside
says
of
that.
it. Yeah.
I just put my loot away.
Yeah.
Hadn't started playing yet.
Going up.
The shadows kind of coalescing around you as the spell takes hold. Y'all begin leaving no footprints or paths behind you as you eventually make your way kind of up the side of this mountain onto a small little ledge that's about 30 feet wide in front of this that kind of drops down the slope going down towards the lake, and you eventually kind of make your way to the edge of the cave's mouth. Y'all going all the way in?
I am. Yes.
Okay, so you just turn around the corner of the cave and begin going in. As you turn around the corner and walk in, you see sitting with his back to you a large, gray-skinned individual wearing, it looks like makeshift, like hide clothing. He seems to be working on something in front of him. You can't really see. All you see is just this large back of this individual.
Now we're 20 feet from this individual, right?
Yeah, from the doorway to the cave to where he's at, y'all are about 30 feet from him.
Make a dex save.
A dex save?
Wait. We want to plan? We want to do something?
I mean, I've heard
he
that we're
already said
killing
it.
the thing, right?
He already said it.
I know.
Make
21.
Oh. I need
He's the most nimble giant ever.
5 more d6.
While y'all are giving him those d6,
I have 2 for you.
rolling. I guess you'll go ahead and roll
I have 3
initiative.
for you.
I'm good.
You don't want mine?
Oh.
Consider I roll fucking
Oh, look,
Eight.
mine did well.
10, 11.
Maybe you should have
10.
taken the dice.
15, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Alright, now my dice is starting to roll alright.
We're looking up. Now it's Coleman's turn to suck.
21.
Fuck your
What?
chair.
That's a lame ass
How
fireball.
many?
It's like a little.
You have performance issues.
8d6. I
You got
rolled
21.
And you fucked it up.
halved because he said
Oh, poor
To
boy.
10?
Poor Bubba.
He may not even notice that.
let's hope he doesn't.
That's what she said.
Ah.
Oh my
Sorry.
God.
No more jokes. No more jokes.
He was a little premature.
Couple more jokes. Couple more.
It didn't come from me.
Oh my god. Oh,
Hey, I can cast darkness.
Okay,
I can't.
Does somebody have devil sight?
Wait.
for right now until we get you a better whatever. I don't know where Catwoman is right now.
Oh,
Oh,
got
you
her
have your.
own.
Oh, well, never mind. Use
Listen,
that.
she comes
I didn't-
prepared.
No, use
Yeah.
yours. I
She's the
didn't-
only person taking this seriously.
Yes. Place him about 30 feet away from wherever you guys would be. I will make a quick draw of a map.
oh, jeez. Okay.
Do y'all have us?
I'm all in the way.
I don't have us.
What?
Yeah, I don't know where
I
any
don't know
of
where
ours
ours are.
Our minis are.
They weren't in our thing.
Interesting.
The Chamberlain, thanks.
Only one I
I love
over here is
Chamberlain.
Bucky.
Okay.
Yes, well.
He's not part of this.
I mean, I have my wild shapes. I'm gonna use a bear for now.
Arr.
The bear.
My father was killed by a bear.
Alright.
Guess who's coming back as a plesiosaurus again?
These are the stand-ins. There's Kendara,
Okay.
Saul,
Oh,
Dalen.
passes.
Hmm.
He also came prepared.
Oh, Krog.
Yeah.
It's just
Fuck yeah. Krog.
Where did those come from?
Yo, where does staff go?
uh-oh.
Krog's staff from? This was from a Halloween one shot that Amber DM'd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it just looks like he has a knife. Just. Yeah.
Who's this?
Me.
That you?
Yeah. I'm the kitty.
She stepped on your
Meow,
tab.
meow.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm very good at messing things up.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work.
Okay. You just made me stand on the tail.
Tranny.
I mean, we're all about.
We're all about accuracy.
I am your god.
I was gonna say that's the.
That's a shitty
Of
marker, is
course
what
it
that
is.
is.
Come on, man.
Aw, suckage. Wasn't there a brown expo marker somewhere?
Yeah. Oh, it's right underneath Como's chair. That's the one I was looking for, and I was like, I know I had one.
My chair.
Yeah,
Your
right there.
chair.
You see?
Oh.
I was like, I know I had a marker ready to go, and I was
It's
like,
like
now-
super hard for me to get, up and down from these chairs, so I'm not going to.
we're
Yeah, they do.
professionals.
I'm just so sore.
We are.
We're so professional.
Hit my neck, right? I got scared.
What?
Comes in this way. And then curves that way. Goes out that way. There's some piles of just stuff. Okay.
Awesome.
And some of those like kind of blobbish circles are like either small like rock or stalagmite formations. The ones towards the back, one is just like a big pile of what looks like mammoth wools and that sort of thing.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Kendara, what's your initiative?
Oh,
5.
Okay, Dalen.
So good. 15.
Okay, Lotus.
16 plus 5 is 21.
Okay, and Saul.
And quick kitty. Meow.
Should we go for Saul?
His initiative is
Plus 3.
I'll roll for him. So there we go. He's a 15 as well.
Sweet.
Right. Well, that brings us to Lotus. You are up first.
Boom! Alright.
As the fireball comes streaking in, exploding in this great ball of fire, just like the flames licking across the skin of the stone giant. Seems to kind of spin out of the way and turn towards y'all, his eyes flashing with anger as he sees y'all. What was it? 13 points of damage is what he ended up taking after it was halved.
Sure.
It was like 26 points of damage y'all did.
He took 10.
Oh.
Plus,
He rolled 21 points, so
Oh.
half be 10.
Gotcha.
plus smite.
plus 5.
Okay, so that would have been 26. So.
Okay.
All right, whatever. That's fine. That works. Oh, okay.
I don't think it's going to matter.
Not, it doesn't matter a whole lot. Okay. Lotus, you are up.
Alrighty, so he's pretty pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna rotate him towards us because now he's looking at
Yeah,
us.
he's looking at you.
Okay. So obviously we're gonna be fighting. So are we in exactly like?
I mean, that was kind of y'all's marching order. I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm
But
just
you
like.
can pass through the door if you wish. You can pass through your people.
40. Easy enough. Bam.
Okay.
Alrighty, and we're gonna bop him
All right.
with a quarterstaff.
15. I was 15. Your dex.
9 plus 8, 17.
That just hits.
Yeah. Alrighty. D6 plus 5.
Quick for a bulk.
4 plus 5 is 9.
So 9 points of damage on the first strike.
Mm-hmm.
As you run up, brandishing your quarterstaff and just smash it like right into the side of his knee. Kind of,
Cool. And then we are going to bonus action unarmed strike. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's a 3 plus 8, so that's a 12.
Misses.
Or,
Don't
sorry,
you get 2
11.
attacks at your level? Or...
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So, 18 plus 8.
That'll definitely hit.
That will hit. 5 plus 5, so another 10.
Okay, cool. So as you run up and smash him the first time in the knee, and then spin your club around, or your staff around and slash him, this time like in the ankle bone, he's like, oh! As he does, he kind of picks his foot up and like kind of hops on one foot. As you go to punch him, you just kind of just miss, like right underneath the foot as he's kind of hopping around.
Alrighty.
Saul, you are up.
Make a. He's humanoid, right?
He's a giant.
The answer to that's no.
So no.
No.
Okay. Well.
What I'm hearing is yes.
What I'm wanting to hear is yes.
Firebolt.
Okay.
14.
Misses.
Damn it.
Is it just you? The fire comes and singes across his shoulder. No seeming effect. What else would you like to do, Saul?
Is there something else I can do, Greg?
I don't know. That's your action. You have bonus action and movement.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
Neat. Dalen, you're up.
All right.
There.
I am going to move in. What's my movement again? I'm sorry. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Kind of over behind. What is
Those
that
are
again?
stalagmites.
Stalagmites?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just going to kind of get by that. And I am going to summon 4 bears.
Okay.
Burrs.
The bears.
Burrs.
Far distant.
So I only have 3, and I'll just use a D4 for the other one.
Okay. Oh, I have bears.
We have had
Would
bears.
Would you like to
We bear
bring bears?
Yeah, I
Bear
can get
bears.
you more bears.
We bear bears.
Hey,
Bring
good.
the bears. I
We
have-
Bear show. It's like
I have like a
cartoon.
gorilla,
No.
It's called We Bear.
tiger, and a bear.
Yeah. I've not. I don't really watch Cartoon Network anymore.
I don't have cable.
Within
do I don't
There you go.
range.
Here's 3 bears.
Awesome.
You know weird random TV shows.
All right.
Yeah.
I
I
know.
Okay.
I was just speaking facts.
summon 1,
Those bears are
2,
terrifying.
Right, like
and
damn.
3.
Oh, I
No.
think the little one.
Little baby
4.
bear.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to wild shape into a cave bear.
Okay.
That's a tiger. It's a
Wait,
bear
oh,
now.
we
We
only-
ran out of bears. There's so many bears.
That seems better.
Yeah.
Make him the
Do
distinguishable
they each base?
If you want to make him distinguishable, I said.
one. To make life
him a
easier,
baby
you can
bear.
just have them act on your initiative turn.
Okay, so are they going right now, or
Since they just got summoned in, they will go on your initiative turn next turn.
okay, cool. That's that.
Okay. So Dalen comes running in, mutters something. Hey, the bears! And all of a sudden, just bears start around the giant. And then he's like,
terrifying.
yeah. And then Dalen, as he goes, bears! Bear. He just becomes a bear. Hi, bear. From the cave. Saul, make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, okay.
What's your spell DC, Dalen?
19.
You're good.
been a minute.
You're not
Yeah.
afraid.
Okay.
You're able to fight through your
You
bear
would know.
phobia.
You have a phobia of bears.
My father was.
Kandara, you're up.
That's a guy
Oh
with
my
phobia of
God.
turtles. My
That
name's
is.
Turtles.
Okay, so I run in.
Uh-huh.
I got scooted back though, but I figured we were all on the same kind of level.
Yeah.
So can I run in and hit him?
Sure, go for it.
Okay.
Move.
Move me up. I'm gonna hit him.
Smackity-doo.
Don't get nat 1 by
by a bear. Yeah,
It's
that'll
not
kill
a
you.
good idea, is it?
It'll kill you and then
Which
take away 2
They're
saving throws.
flanking. Like we're
So Kandara rolls a natural 1.
basically
So,
with advantage.
oh, he is
I
flanking.
have bears all around this.
That's
dude.
true.
Don't take away from the bears.
17.
That just hits.
There you go.
Yes.
And so,
Yay, bears!
yay, bears. Bears are always the MVP.
bears
Shoot
are
a
the one that
monkey.
killed
Okay,
the,
so 11
Mm-hmm.
plus 9, so 20.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to dump some
Oh,
smite
Okay.
on that as well. So that's another 6. So 26 on that hit.
Okay. Wow.
And then I'm going to hit again.
Okay. As Kandara comes running in, screaming, "Are you raging?"
Yeah, I'll rage.
Okay. I just asking. No, no.
I'm always raging.
And just slashes
forgot
like
to rage.
through his calf, and you watch as the sword just slashes through so smooth and easily, and then you hear the thum inside the muscles. The calf muscles kind of rupture and rip open. He's bleeding.
I hit again, 17.
That hits.
And, so 13.
Why did I even bring bears?
We're flanking because otherwise,
Yeah.
guess who?
Yeah, because I would have rolled on that one again, too.
Oh God.
Yeah, it would have been bad.
Bears.
Why do you keep rolling that once?
Because I'm me. That's what happened.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So how much damage on the second one?
Sorry.
It
Okay.
helped me.
Pass
So-
the dice around.
13
No,
plus
it
another
might be
16, and I'm going to go try again.
You got
It's gone.
2.
Okay.
It's gone. Just a 7, a 5, and an 8.
So another 8.
It's gone.
I mean, it's not awful.
Okay.
Oh.
So as she slashes through, the calf exploding on the inside a little bit, and then you watch this thunderous slam into the front, erupting with radiant damage into the front of his shin. You watch splinters of bone come out, and he is looking bloodied.
Oh my God.
Okay, well. Okay, dude.
As he goes, oh, in pain, and he's going to raise his club up and attempt to smash on top of your head for the first attack. That's going to miss. A 10, I'm pretty sure misses.
No.
And an 11
No.
as he slamming the ground around you, unable to hit you. That is his turn. As you hear come running,
There's another one!
A troll!
it's another stone giant. That's not another.
Well, now it's a troll.
You see a female stone giant come running out.
Oh no.
Oh no,
How
no,
does
he's
he-
bringing out the bitches.
Will he pay us more
there-
for
are
more
there-
toenails?
Are there kids?
Are there baby stone giants?
Well, they
You
gonna
watch as
die.
it grabs a rock and just tosses it at you, Lotus.
Ow.
That's my man.
That's going to be a 20 to hit.
Oh, okay. And wait, hold on. Is that able to be a deflect missile?
You can certainly try. It's a giant rock boulder.
Okay, well, I mean, because it's not a roll, you just automatically reduce damage.
Yeah. I'll assume that you can try to put your hand out and like catch this a la Dragon Ball Z style, catching a giant
Yeah! Alrighty, cool. Okay, so 1d10 plus 10.
key. Okay.
Let me get me a d10.
So
Alright, so 6 plus 10, so I reduce the damage by 16 points.
by 16. Okay, good. So there's
Oh, that's really
That's
great. Let me
15.
roll.
Yeah.
so instead of taking 31 points of damage, you reduce it to 15.
Yay!
As this rock comes, and you turn just in time to put your hands up and catch it. It hits the ground and slides you back a couple feet. It hurts quite a lot, but
Oh,
you're able to take it.
like a champ.
And
Resistant to fire, right?
that will be her turn.
Oh my goodness.
Lotus, you're up.
Alrighty, so, well, I'm a little unhappy about that, but I kind of want to deal with the dude here. Well, unless she's gonna come at me again. She probably will. So we are. Well, first we're gonna bonus action rage.
Okay.
So I forgot to do that last round.
So Kandara, you hear the rage of the monk next to you now. Also, I feel familiar feeling.
Alrighty, so that's our range, and then we are again gonna go for 2, since I can't bonus action unarmed. We will, however, at least do our first 2 attacks. Let's see, a 7 plus an 8 is not gonna hit, but 14 plus 8 will.
That will. So one of those is going to hit.
Ready, so that will be again a d6 plus 5. Oh, wow, okay. So that was a 1 plus 5 is 6 plus 2 is 8.
8 points of damage on that one as you take your staff, swirl it around, and hit right into the same wound Kandara just made with the sword into the splintered bone. And you hear it again in pain as you slam into it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's your turn.
Yes.
Saul.
Scorching Ray.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh no.
Aww, sadness.
At 3rd level.
Okay. So what is that?
I keep forgetting to roll with
13
advantage
plus
too, 'cause of
9.
bears.
Oh, yeah.
That hits.
10 plus 9.
That hits.
2 plus 9.
That misses.
Okay, so 2 out of the 4 hit.
Okay.
For 9
Okay.
plus 5. No, plus 8. No, yeah, 5. Wait.
So 9 plus
Plus 5.
5. Okay.
And 8 plus 5.
So 13. Okay.
On this one.
On that one?
Yeah.
So you watch as yet again, and they also slam into that same part of the leg, scorching and searing the wound, breaking it open even more. He's looking heavily bloodied. His blood begins pouring out of that leg.
I did something.
Huzzah!
Dalen, you're up.
The
Dalen and the
Bears.
Bears.
The bears.
Dylan the Bears.
All right.
Like a rock band.
I'm gonna go ahead and do my bears first. Get them out of the
Bear
way.
with the loop from Skyrim.
All right. So each of them are going to multi-attack with bite and claws.
Okay.
So the first one will do a 20 with the bite
That'll hit.
and 13 with the claws.
Misses. So roll the damage on that one first.
All right. So bite be 3 points piercing.
3 points of piercing damage. Okay. As he kind of bites into the back like Achilles tendon of the giant holding on to him.
All right. Next one will. Those will both hit. It's 18 and a 19
Yep.
plus whatever.
Yep.
So that will be for piercing. That'll be 4 points piercing for the bite.
Okay.
This bear thing is really working out.
The
Oh
bear thing
yeah,
is-
baby, you got the bears.
It's
And
pretty awesome.
5, 7 points slashing with the claws.
Okay. So you watch as the bear runs up and roars up and grabs actually hold of his wrist and pulls him down to his knees with the first bite. And then as it lunges up with its claws, it actually catches his neck. And just like you watch as all of a sudden blood begins pulling out and you hear a gurgled as he collapses to the ground,
Oh, he's
dead.
God, I bet he was working on like a bassinet. Yeah. That's always how it is.
As that happens, you do hear the woman behind you just almost roar enraged.
Cool.
So you got 2 more bear attacks.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm gonna
you're
send the other 2 bears on her.
Mm-hmm.
Stick 'em.
Bear. That'll be for the first one. Bite won't hit. 16.
Misses.
Okay.
So first bear lunges up towards her. She just backhands it away.
Okay.
Aw.
Second bear. For the bite is natural 20.
Okay.
Claws won't hit though.
Okay.
So for the bite, that'll be 2, so 4 plus 2, 6. 6 points piercing.
Okay. As it kind of bites into her ankle, you see her just grit her teeth angrily.
30. Wait, what's Cave Bear's move? 40. Yeah. I'm gonna get up on her as a cave bear. And then I'm going to bite and slash as well.
Okay.
That'll be a miss on the bite for sure, and a miss on the slash.
As you come roaring up as well, as you go to it, she just kind of pushes you back a bit with her hand. Kendara, you're up.
Do I have enough room to go around, or?
Yeah.
Is the okay?
I didn't know if the lungs were along with it.
Yeah.
All right, so
That part kind of goes off into another section of cave. Kind of
I got
comes
you.
out that way.
So I kind of slide around.
That's the nursery.
Yeah.
That's the nursery.
I swear to God,
At
it's,
20.
At least
Nat
the
this
20.
happens every time.
Natural
At least the baby
20.
giants won't fight.
Nat 20. All right.
All
You
right.
don't
That
know.
never happens. You're witnessing a miracle right now.
Oh, okay.
And I never ever nat 20.
It's because I'm here. I just make everything so much better.
You cannot
Except
leave
for my
ever.
fucking-
Okay, well, fuck you. That's why.
Okay, so 8 double
16.
16
Good point.
plus 7.
No, we'll say the 7 for later. Is that your strength?
All right.
Or whatever?
Yeah.
Yes, we'll say that for later.
Okay, so
16,
Okay, so another 12.
so 28.
Yeah.
Right? No,
Right.
16 plus, 12, 28. Okay.
And then I'm going to smite.
Okay.
And I'm going to do it at 3rd level.
Oh,
Or,
jeez.
so I
Okay.
want to add another
Okay.
1.
And then it's all doubled.
This is the doubled numbers right now. So 28 so far.
Okay, so I rolled like shit. So 11 doubled, so
22, so
22.
30, 50 points of damage so far.
She
Plus
just
7.
did.
Plus 7, so 57 points of damage. Wow. As you, not dead, but definitely hurt. As you run up and just like slam your sword in like her hip region and the wound. Boom, with the force power of the sword and then the radiant energy leaving this huge bleeding wound in the back of her.
Did you just stab her in the ass?
Basically, like right on the back hip kind of area.
Yeah. 14.
Okay, the second one you kind of are off balance and try to swing around and just miss.
That's all I got.
As she roars in anger and is going to take both of her attacks at the bear that she thinks has killed her mate. That's going to be 23 to hit. Yeah. And 14 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay.
Just
Barely.
barely.
At 23.
I'm sorry, that was. This has been your bad pun for the evening.
So 19 points of damage on the first strike.
All right.
And 28 points of damage on the second strike.
All right. 5 as I become Dalen.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, now it's just like a cartoon where it's just like all your clothes are gone. Oh! Hi!
Which I speak giant, so it's lovely home.
You speak giant? We
She's
just
pretty much
attacked?
trapped in there. So yes,
Who
pretty much
did
trapped.
I heard killing. Right?
Loaded
I'm
you're
just trying
up.
to please the group. I just met you.
Apparently y'all kill people for being rude.
Yeah. This is,
Yeah.
I mean,
I thought this was par for the course.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm going after her. So I'm guessing that I'm flanking her.
Yeah. At that point, she's surrounded by bears and or the rest of your party.
Okay. Okay, so first attack with advantage. 10 plus the 8, 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That'll hit. Okay. So that will be 1d6 plus 7. So 6 plus 5 is 11. Plus 2 is 13.
13 points of damage on the first one. Okay.
Yep. 13 first. Second hit. 13 plus 8 will hit.
Hits.
So another one. 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 2 is 11.
Okay.
And then we're actually going to go for a key point for Flurry of Blows.
Go for it.
18 plus
Hits.
8. So that is also should be D6 by now. Yeah, D6 plus 5. Ugh. So 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 2 is 8. So another 8.
Okay.
And then next one, 10 plus 8, 18, also hits. 2 plus 6 is 8, plus 5, 2 plus 5 is 7, 8, 9.
So 9 more points of damage. All right.
9, and I'm just gonna. That pretty much used up all my movement. I can take 10 feet away from her.
So as you kind of run up behind her and you first swing and hit her like in the knee, and it knocks her kind of leg out from under her a little bit, so she kind of goes down to one knee. The next swing, you swing your staff around and smack her like right in the face, kind of dazing her for a second, and then you spin around and do 2 quick kidney punches right in that same spot where Kandara had opened up the giant gaping wound. She's looking heavily bloodied.
Like legit kidney punches.
Yeah, like legit kidney punches. Saul, you're up.
Firebolt. I'm gonna move up.
Wait.
Bolt.
Bolt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
I'm not an idiot.
Everyone make dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
You know, just saying.
16 plus 9.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, and I don't have my evasion yet.
8 plus 5. 13 points. No. Yeah, 13 points.
Cool. You fire out your firebolt, and this time it goes through this like part of her shoulder and chest and burns a deep hole into her. It begins bleeding black, just brackish blood as she's breathing heavily, barely standing on her feet. Dalen and the bears.
Damn birds.
You know what? Wait.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use 2
His gotcha thing.
sorcery points
Okay.
and do a bonus action
Okay.
spell.
All right.
Another firebolt.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry, I want to kill this thing.
Yeah.
Fucking that one.
Roll damage.
Holy shit.
Probably gonna fucking roll max fucking 10.
Dalen, you take 10 points of fire damage.
Alright.
15. You take 15 points.
15 points of fire damage.
Okay.
As Saul holds his hand out and fires the first blast, slamming into her chest. As he goes to put it down, a second blast goes off, unsurprised, and just slams right into your back.
Oh my goodness, I am terribly sorry. That's
Oh, you fucking should be.
that was not meant to happen. That never happens before.
Happens
Pretty
to
much your stuff.
plenty of mages
Right?
your age. I understand.
I think I remember some natural male enhancement down at the warehouse.
I'm gonna pull out Ice Dragon's Fang,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna ram it up into her gut.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
It'll be
7-letter opener. That's awesome.
yeah.
It's so cute.
That'll be.
You have
7.
advantage as well because she's flanked like from every.
Every possible angle.
I mean, it's both about the same. It'd be a 20 something.
Yeah, it hits.
That'll be 10. That is 7 plus 7. 14 points of slashing.
Mm-hmm.
And 7 points of cold.
Okay. So y'all watch as Dalen, after getting hit, just reaches up and draws the Ice Dragon's Fang, the bit of ice and frost kind of emanating from it a bit as he steps up and just shoves it straight, like right through her sternum. And you watch as the ice begins to across her chest. It begins to freeze every ounce of this giant, like from the torso up. As it goes, crawls up her face, you can see the bit of tears running down her face as it, before it just shatters. around you.
Can we get the toenail from that?
There's another one.
There's the lower half of the body still. It's just like the top portion
Oh,
from here.
okay. Never mind.
I'm going to go into
We win.
that. Yeah.
Ta-da!
Are we effectively out of combat?
Yeah, you were effectively
Okay.
out of combat.
I'm gonna sheathe Ice Dragon's Fang.
Okay.
After pointing it at Saul,
That was completely accidental. Actually.
Please don't do that again.
I will do my best.
Thank you. Then I'm gonna go in where she came from.
Okay.
And see what I see.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Be a 16.
I want to kill giant kids.
As you walk,
Do it again.
as you walk in, there are large stacks of mammoth furs and that sort of thing piled up in one section of the corner that looks like a makeshift bed for two giants. And sleeping in the corner is what looks to be about a 8.5 foot long
Oh my god.
gray mound.
Now, what if we just leave it? Just say. I don't.
Are you in there? Are you? Did
No.
no?
It's just
No, you didn't.
staying
It's just stay with it.
Can I tell how old it seems to be?
Make an investigation check if you want to get that close.
From the woods.
5.
It's real big. It's kind of hard to tell. It's got big doughy eyes though, like from
Aw, he brought out the dough
like
eyes.
chubby cheeks.
Mm.
See what get it. Be good on the side. He's being
Is it asleep?
Currently,
It's
yeah.
asleep. Okay. So closed doughy eyes.
You can, if they were awake, you could tell they would be doughy.
Yeah. It just, the eyes look very large proportion for the face. Very chubby little cheeks, like sleeping, like
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
like arms have these big old rolls on them.
Fucking bigger than me. Yeah, I'm gonna back out of the room.
Okay.
It'll starve to death.
You don't know if anything's in there.
I know.
So
And I'm gonna go look at whatever he was working on.
While he's doing all that, I'm
It
chopping
wasn't
off
acid, it wasn't.
toes.
okay, make a survival check. Make an investigation check.
Be 18.
You walk over, take your sword, stab it into the ground, and just
Do I get both of them that way?
sure you can have two
Okay.
toes off of the male.
Is he paying for more?
That's
I
14.
don't know, maybe. Better there'd be a
It's
market
hard to
for it.
tell what it
He
was
pays
supposed to
this
be.
much for it.
It looks like he was taking the furs from some of those the mammoth furs, and it was like shaping it. It almost looks like a little small. It's like 3.5 foot tall, probably humanoid looking little figure that's been shaped out of mammoth furs.
God damn it. You piece of shit.
Huh? Says the guy who fireballed him. Just,
Immediately.
Y'all said kill him.
I'm
That's the
gonna.
last thing I heard. So we're killing this thing, right?
I'm
yeah.
gonna.
Alright. Ride or die, motherfucker.
I'm going to go up to Kendora. Are you working on the
I'm
mom's toes at this point?
Chopping off toes, yeah.
Okay.
Just the big toes? Or
There's
All of the toes.
there's a child asleep in the other room. We just killed its parents.
like infant or like?
It's really big. Chubby cheeks, though. It's hard to fucking tell. About 8 foot tall.
When you were investigating before, did it seem like there were more than two giants here?
No. All I saw was a bed. That seemed like it would sleep about both of these. And then the gray mass sleeping in there that looked like a little child.
Dalen, it will starve to death. It would be kinder to put it out of its misery. Unless you think there are other stone giants in this area who may come and adopt it. I don't know how giants work.
Well, I don't know either.
Just the neighbors.
The neighbors.
Is there any... 'cause I wouldn't know anything about giants, would I? I didn't think I would. Doesn't seem like something. Well... Just give me 1 minute on that. I want to go outside
Okay.
and look for any signs of any other giants or anything like that nearby.
Sure. Make an investigation check. Or perception, I guess. Either one.
I don't know, I feel like, wouldn't that, in a way, aren't you tracking something specific? Wouldn't it be more of a survival, since you're looking for signs of something?
Sure. I'll give you survival. That sounds fair.
Yeah, 26.
26.
You're welcome.
So much better at tracking than anything.
Same
So
here.
as you're looking, you see quite a bit of foot traffic from this cave, in and out of this cave as you're looking. Don't see a lot of... I mean, it's hard to discern any, like, the footprints of one from the other, more or less. They were pretty close to the same size, but...
Just seems like...
Right, from where you're at right now, you don't really see a lot of other... Doesn't look like they would have regular tea or coffee with
No
any other
visitors.
visitors or anything in this area.
Alright. We'll go back to Kandar. As far as I can tell, there's none nearby. At least none that come by here are friendly.
I'll take care of it. I'll go into there.
Okay. You walk in and you see the sleeping gray mound there. Fairly easy to do with what you have at your disposal. It's a few moments before Kandara comes back out, solemn expression upon her face.
I'll walk out of the cave. I'm gonna go talk to my sword.
Okay. So you watch Skandara walks out, still carrying sword kind of at her side. And you step out of the cave. What do you say?
Oh, that's not them finished.
Oh,
You
okay.
go next?
I don't know.
I am going to turn to Solomon, was it?
Yeah, so.
Right. Hey, I don't know why you've joined us on this venture, this money adventure. Hell, maybe you just like Galen. I don't know. I don't know you from Adam. We were hanging out with a pretty nasty bit of a man before.
Really?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Fuck him!
No,
The spirit of Gerald from the
yeah.
Beyond the Grave.
But I don't know what your personal code is or how you feel about things. But I will tell you this: if you are anything like he was, and you just start killing things without talking to us, without finding anything out, I will kill you myself.
And
Just like we killed them, because I refuse to be a part of any evil things.
And why would I do that?
Because you shot a fireball and killed this stone giant. Well, started the fight for this stone giant that ended up with us killing him and his wife while his child was sleeping in the other room.
The last thing I remember was us saying we had to kill it, right? Is that not what?
I honestly don't remember.
Yes.
Did we say that?
Yes.
Was I wrong in that?
I don't think we were necessarily adamant about killing them. We thought that maybe it was. I think we were thinking that maybe we would, but.
It looked like the only option at the time. But just do me a favor. Don't just shoot shit
I assure
as
you,
soon as you see him.
I assure you, I have no ambition to just go about randomly killing people.
Aye. That's all I ask. If you're gonna be with us, just don't do that.
No.
Because what happened here today should not have happened.
And you are right about that. Yes.
I'm gonna walk out.
Okay.
And I'll trail after him.
Okay. And while they're doing that, Kendara.
I take the sword out.
You're already holding it, yeah.
Did you see that sword?
Yes, Mrs. Kendara. What, I did. I was present for the whole thing.
We took down a huge giant.
Aye, we did. It was good on you. That, I'm very proud of you. You are quite formidable.
That is what you like, right? Killing strong things?
Yes. You do gain a concord
Yeah.
for that, because they do have a strength 20 or greater.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
The sword kind of, you almost sense like this solemnness to the sword. He goes, I must also admit, I respect your resolve. Not everyone could have made that decision. It is hard.
It was the kinder thing to do.
It is. It would have been hard for anyone, though, to make that decision. And you did what needed to be done. So I can respect that. But ugly business that was.
Yes.
But very good on you for destroying or taking out the giant. That is, you are quite powerful.
Well, thank you for your help, sword.
Oh well, that is what I'm here for. I'm here to enhance your natural abilities, of course.
Oh, it's back to that.
Everything's a dick joke.
Welcome to D&D. Okay, sword, that was it. I just wanted to make sure you're happy.
Oh, Mr. Skendar, I'm sure we're going to be great friends and fellows as we continue along in our adventures, scanning the mountainside and the countryside and ridding the world of evil and danger everywhere we go. It will be a wonderful and glorious time for us all. I wonder where we will go to next. What do you think our next adventure will be?
Meeting a mage with a weird carpet.
I look forward to this. This should be very entertaining indeed.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm sure it will.
Okay.
So we are on our way.
Yeah, we're on our way.
The entire time while you're walking, he's just like jabbering to you now.
That should have never said anything.
I never should have said anything about the frog. Now I feel like Stanley Steamer.
So, real quick, on the concordance with this thing,
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do I know which each level is? Is it in here? I don't see it.
Yeah.
Holy shoot! I see it now.
Yep, it's there.
This is
Yeah, yours sucks.
We have to find some very big things and kill a whole lot of them.
Great power. It's hard to unlock.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm talking to my sword, walking down the road.
Okay.
What is she talking to her sword?
I am not sure.
Her sword talks back.
Does it?
Why, so does mine.
What?
That's interesting.
I'm gonna hand you Ice Dragon Effect.
Touch. Okay.
You, for a second, nothing. Just, and then you hear a voice in your head go, hello? Hello? Who's there?
Oh my! It's talking. My name is Lotus on a tranquil pond. I'm going to hand you back now.
Oh, okay. Well, very well.
You're,
It's nice to meet you, Lotus, on my tranquil pond.
yes,
I am Ice Dragon's Fang.
it is wonderful to meet you. Here.
It's wonderful to... You hear that. To meet you as well.
Aye, but we've already met.
Oh, it's you again. I was talking to, Lotus on a tranquil pond.
Oh, yeah. She must have handed you back before you were finished. Sorry about that.
That's alright.
How's things?
They're good.
Alright.
Good job on using our power effectively.
It talked.
It's, Hi.
Say.
It introduced himself.
Thank you.
Itself. Himself?
I'll talk to you later.
Very well.
Alright.
Very.
Put it back away.
It talked. It was very interesting, though.
What did it say?
Again, he just introduced himself. Said he called himself Ice Dragon Fang.
Aye, that's his name.
That's his name.
That's his name.
Oh. I
He's-
wonder if he was a tabaxi in a previous life. It sounds like a tabaxi name, doesn't it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No?
Maybe. I'll have to ask him sometime.
Yeah. Can you ask him now? Does he talk whenever you talk to him? I want to know. I'm very curious.
Yeah.
Or does he only talk to only sometimes?
I mean,
yeah.
we don't talk much, but I'm sure I could ask. Hey, hey, Ice Dragon.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hey, were you? I know you don't remember much about when you were alive, but were you a tabaxi?
Oh, that's a very interesting question. I don't think that I was. No.
No.
I'm fairly certain I wasn't, but perhaps I was.
Do you know what you were?
A very great and powerful wizard. That's for sure.
Aye, you've mentioned that. You've mentioned that once or twice.
Oh, have I? I didn't realize it had come up. But yes, I was a great and powerful wizard. None were my equal.
All right,
I mean,
but you weren't a tabaxi for sure.
Not. I can't say either way, but I don't think that I was. It doesn't feel right.
Does anything feel right as far as
But,
what you were?
An elf, maybe.
No, but he was a tabaxi. Holy crap.
Well, nothing feels particularly right other than I don't think tabaxi. I have memories of tabaxis, but very vague and passing. But I met one time that was named Lotus on a tranquil pond. I don't think that is anything like what I was.
All right, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
How did he know I was a tabaxi?
He's
I
just
can see.
they can kind of see and
think-
perceive their
Yeah.
airs
Oh,
around
okay,
them.
okay.
all right. I was just checking.
Yes, of course.
All right.
So, anyways,
Well, you have a good sleep.
very well. She'll do that anyways. The book you're reading seems very interesting. Just kind of keeps jabbering on him as well.
Well,
If you
what
wake
did he
them
say?
up, they don't shut up.
What did he say?
No, he was not.
He was not- oh.
What's reading was just
Oh, I'm sorry.
I talked to him about that book yet?
No.
All right. For another time. No, he can't really remember a lot. I don't know. It's like a weird Alzheimer's thing. I don't dementia, or I don't know. He can't remember a lot from when he was alive. But he says he definitely wasn't Tabaxi.
Oh.
But if I find out what he was, I'll let you know.
I would like that very much.
Alright.
So you guys are kind of making your way back towards town, I guess, at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So it's you know are nearly a day and a half, almost 2 days out. Yes.
Just by the way, as we're coming back in, I would like to look, because the only things that we couldn't find, like walking through the forest and meadows and all that, was just the bear claws and the toes, right? I want to look for all the other stuff.
Okay.
All the other ingredients.
All the other ingredients you have on all your other things or whatever?
Yeah. Since we have a couple toes.
Okay.
Well, just FYI, all the mage's stuff is done. We got everything for that.
Yeah.
And then
This
Okay.
is for more potions.
This is for the cake.
Because how many toes do we have?
oh, you want to do more than one?
Yeah. Whether we use
I thought
them
you
or
got
sell
like
them.
at least 2.
Okay. Yeah, we got two. I got 2 toes. Anybody else chop off chick's toes?
I thought you.
I don't really have anything sharp.
Yeah, I thought you were doing toes.
Yeah, I thought you got.
I went and killed a baby. Okay.
You did kill a baby.
I'm
Did you get the
having-
baby's toes?
I'm having.
Oh my
That'd be
god!
I'm having some
Galen is
issues
not
right now.
happy with that, but
Would that be a potion that adds strength?
probably
So
hill
just a normal
giant.
person.
That's
You're as
Straight-
strong as a grown-up.
Yeah.
But a human one.
I feel adequate.
So 2 toes. I've got 2 toes.
Okay.
So you've got 1 for the mage, and so
Yeah.
make a survival check.
All right.
Ooh, can I give him advantage?
Sure, if you're helping.
Yeah. I don't know what you're looking for, but tell me.
Okay, so you'll walk and talk.
It's this and this and this and this and 24.
Sure, yeah. As y'all are kind of making your way, she should be able to pick up most of the other ingredients that you need.
Okay. Awesome.
Are y'all still looking for the basilisk cave and all that stuff as well, or?
I mean that's like as we're going, any tracks I can see.
Okay. Perception check would be just.
Well, again, that would be another
'Cause-
survival, wouldn't it?
I mean, it's more.
This one's more of looking for like where they would be denned up than like tracking necessarily because they don't get out.
Then
a whole
that'd
lot.
probably be more like nature. Because it is
Huh?
about an animal.
Huh?
An animal in its habitat, seeing if,
Yo,
you know...
talk to your girl, man.
You need to see if you can find anything that seems like.
All right.
Okay.
Perception.
Well, now I'm just looking. Your intelligence measures your ability to recall lore about terrain, plants, and animals. The weather and natural cycles.
That'll be a 13.
Not a lot going on.
Mm.
I mean, other people can also look if they wish.
Yeah,
you don't
okay,
have to
fine.
always be the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because
He
you're a
is-
druid.
He is from the woods.
Right. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm helping.
Y'all are currently in the mountains, so
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not looking for shit.
you're not. Oh yeah, that's right. You're very
I'm gonna be
Very
right.
morose.
I'm having
a
whatever.
moment.
I don't know what I'm looking for, but... Sorry, did
Alright.
you
No,
want me to...
I'm
Okay.
looking for snake tracks.
Snake tracks. Do
Yeah.
snakes leave tracks?
So yo.
That's verbatim what I said. Slither.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so perception?
If you're looking for snake tracks, I'll do that survival for like actual tracks of it. Yeah,
They're
sure.
both a +6.
Go
So
for it. Either one's fine.
Slither.
I'm okay with that.
Nat 20.
Okay.
You mean like that?
It's right fucking here the whole time. How could you not fucking see it?
You do find snake markings that seem to be going off of the trail into the woods, like kind of leading down from the mountains towards into the woods. They look like average snake tracks or whatever. Because, man, your Arcana check was real bad on what a basilisk is. So, yeah. So, y'all are currently looking for a rock snake, is according to
rock snake.
Get down. Okay.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. I remember what a basilisk is.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I never did an Arcana check for it.
Sure, if he tells you he's looking for a basilisk,
Okay.
make an Arcana check. 'Cause
Okay. Not that my Arcana is really good, but whatever. I mean,
You put a little high.
14 plus 1, 15.
That's higher than you got. You got like a 12, right? I think if that's right.
I feel like he had a 19.
No.
No, it's
If he had
not
a
a
19, I'd
19.
have told him exactly what he was looking
I
for.
know. It's a tease.
You, as he kind of starts telling you about this rock snake that he's looking for, and he refers to it as a basilisk. You've heard tales from sailors and that sort of thing. Although it is reptilian in nature, it actually has multiple legs. It has like 6 to 8 legs on it, not necessarily snake-like so much. Some people, they are snake-like bodied,
Yeah.
but have multiple legs.
Great, so I just wasted an ad 20 on a snake.
But you do have the tracks of a snake, should you wish to track down a snake for some reason.
You know what? Now that I think about it, when you were saying a basilisk, I'm pretty sure that basilisks have legs. I think that this is just some random snake.
Nah, that can't be fucking right.
I mean, we can go check it out. But I don't know.
I think I'm all killed out for today.
So, okay then. Well then, I mean,
Thank you. Though. Are you sure? Are you sure they have legs?
I'm pretty sure. I think if I remember correctly, various stories that have been told, they have a very serpentine body, but they do have legs, like a lot of them.
That's probably.
I'm thinking like spider snake.
That's probably not the tracks we want then.
But
You just hear like from your...
Yeah. What's going on?
Did I hear you're looking for a basilisk?
Aye, we are. Do you know about it?
Of course I know about basilisks.
I was one.
I'm the greatest wizard that ever lived.
Do they have legs?
Of course they have legs.
Oh fuck. That's a good point. Do you know where, like, how to find one? How to track one? Do you know how to milk its tears?
I don't...
I don't
Never
know if that's the right term.
Don't know
Make
if
it
I've
right.
never milked tears from a
Look,
basilisk,
sad
but
story.
I would imagine that they would
Quite
be easily
really.
extracted from their ducts once they were dead.
Aye.
But they live in caves, typically. Mountainous regions live in caves. Be careful to stare, though. It can turn you to stone.
Can it?
Yes.
And is there any way to counteract that?
Don't look at the eye.
What if, say, someone looks at the eye?
Yes.
Is there a way to reverse that?
If someone were to become turned to stone by a basilisk, you're asking.
Aye.
I have never seen it actually done. I've heard rumors of a potion that can be made from their blood.
Fucking potion. There's always potion.
Of course, always. You
that
take the blood of the basilisk and along with some of the saliva and mix it with some typical herbs from a healing potion that you would use possibly to make like the typical healing potion. You can actually make a salve that you can rub and rigorously apply to the calcified or stonified areas and should return them to their normal state.
Well,
Rub the hard areas.
Yes. Rub vigorously.
To make them really soft
Lather,
again.
lather vigorously.
to make them flaccid. I get it. I get it.
After a certain amount of time, they will then become limp.
Aye.
It is a dick joke because it's DayZ.
Potions. Got it. I never took you one for dick jokes.
I didn't make that joke.
Oh, okay.
It's a different world.
All right.
But anyways, flight, they become no longer stone.
You've heard of it. Okay.
Theoretically, it should work.
All right. Do you know how to track one?
I mean, they have a very distinct pattern. They have 8 legs. So if you're looking for an 8-legged, flat-footed creature in a stony type environment, cave, probably somewhere where it won't be too difficult to get to, they like for their prey to wander in. They turn them to stone and then feed on the petrified remains.
Oh. Well. Thank you for your help.
That's what I'm here for. We should
I
have
really
more,
should talk to you
we should
more.
have more talks, yes.
Yeah. I kind of forgot you could talk there for a while. You've just been real quiet.
Oh no, I talk
It's not-
quite a bit, but you
It's not
you
me,
don't
is
seem
it?
to listen.
I should start listening.
It's so annoying.
Gosh, why don't you shut up once in a while?
Well, I got a couple things I want to talk to you about a little bit later.
Of course, anytime.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you very much.
As always, I'm here for you.
Yeah, you are.
You guys would. So, after tracking the snake to its hole, you then realize it is just a snake.
Oh, God. Do we at least get a cool snake skin or something?
If you wish, it's slayed easily enough.
Alright. We have a snake skin.
You've got about a 5.5 foot long
Fuck yeah.
snake skin.
Cool. Can I at least punch the snake to death?
Sure.
Alright.
As you get to its hole, it kind of comes out and it's like, and you're just like, no. Just like punch it right in the nose. It's like,
He's.
Oh my god.
Can you please write that down? And then now we have 5 foot snake skin.
5.5 foot.
5.5.
probably enough to make a good belt out of.
Yeah. I'll make me a cool snake skin belt.
Who's 5.5 foot
I mean, you can take it and like,
around?
I mean, you just make it into a belt. You've got enough for a belt, maybe
We
something
got a
else.
snake skin.
They went ahead and followed that, got a snake skin. She punched the snake.
That seems like the thing to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Just got the belt.
Well, they've
I'm
got,
going to have the
she's going to
belt.
just make it, so yeah. Or a sash, whatever you wish to make out of it. Headband, wristbands.
Just a wet sash. Just
Currently it would be, yes.
With the new information, can I make another?
Yeah.
Uh,
If you're tracking for that, then
Yeah.
nature or
Yeah.
survival, whatever.
I will again give you advantage.
Okay, so you realize that in fact Lotus was correct. They do have feet.
So, do they have
Flat.
feet?
Hi, they have 8 of them. And they're flat.
Also, they really are spider snakes.
Yeah. You happen to know a lot. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. It'll be a 26.
Okay. As you begin, y'all are making y'all's descent down the mountain, keeping your eyes out for anything that you. Until after about an hour and a half, 2 hours of travel, you catch just like the half imprint of what looks like maybe this flat padded foot print, and you kind of begin tracking it off the side and found another and another, and these kind of weird gated steps before you begin following it down the side of this kind of hill with these. It's got just kind of some shrub brush and some tall grass that leads down to almost like it's actually like a large dirt mound on the kind of side of this where it comes down off the road and the mountain comes up. And as you get there, you can see about a 6.5 foot hole that's dug down straight underneath this side of the mountain.
What time of day is it?
At this point, it's getting to be about mid-afternoon.
Mid-afternoon. Okay. So I'm gonna get back with the group.
I assume
If-
we get back to the crew.
If y'all want, I think I found that basilisk we were looking for. Or
Well, I mean, if you
we could
need
always
basilisk tears for your
rest.
cake.
I could take a long
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it might be better to first set up camp and then go kill the spider snake.
Which I'm sure Kandar is.
Where is this Basculus?
It's right down the way over there.
I take off to it.
Fuck.
Okay. It's Kandar gets storming down the side of the hill, right into the Basilisk cave. You walk past what looks like to be, you see 4 little legs kind of sticking up off the ground that are just like broken off in pieces. It looks like almost like the legs of a fox maybe or something, with nothing else on top. Going in further, you see what looks like the back half maybe of what was possibly a mountain lion or something, also petrified, kind of broken and laying on its side. And as you look up, you see,
as she was walking away, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to interrupt your monologue.
Yeah.
Man. As she was walking away, Spike, don't look it in the eyes. As I'm following her.
Okay.
I don't know if she heard me or not.
Okay. As you look up, you see this long, slender, almost rock-like in appearance body with these 8 legs that kind of come out parallel and then down to the ground. You hear the crunching sound as you see this rock-like snake, spider snake, devouring what looks like a small statue of like a rabbit or something, as its head begins to turn towards you. That's where we'll stop for tonight.
Oh. This motherfucker.
Well, hey guys, thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. Welcome to Katie, our new member, Lotus. Hopefully, y'all guys all had fun. Hopefully, you had fun.
I did.
Guys, make sure you go check out all our stuff on YouTube. Make sure y'all come back here next Friday. Find out what's going on.
And welcome, Solomon.
And welcome to Saul.
Yes, Solomon, this guy. You know.
Listen,
We'll see if he sticks around.
At this point, it's like it's another character every couple weeks for this guy.
Okay. Last one was, what, 20 weeks?
Roughly, yeah. 20,
Yeah, that's a
21
couple good
weeks. I don't know.
weeks.
Yeah, he made it some time.
Yeah.
So anyways, welcome to Solomon as well.
It was 20 weeks.
It's 20 weeks, yeah.
It was 20 weeks.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank y'all so much. We had a good time. Hope you guys did too. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.